It's very weird.
And we have started.
Ah, fuck!
Welcome back to Nat19 on this August 19th. Unfortunately, it's one game after the 19th game, so it's not the 19th on the 19th.
Can STONEWALKER be eating 3 pebbles at the beginning of this game?
Yeah, total no. Okay, so... Because if I say yes to that, you're going to run with it and do things I don't want you to do.
Oh, no.
So...
You know me too well.
So, guys, last game, you were invading that underground... you were invading that underground hideout of the Kirin Acolytes, and you found out that in a few days, on the 24th to be specific, a portal's going to open up that's going to lead to a chamber where they're performing the ritual to manifest Kirin within the city. And you guys plan to stop it, but in the meantime...
And that's not good.
In the meantime, you have several obligations to see to, such as helping Gearfree or others. And...
Oh, I see how it is. It started out as something we could do, now it's an obligation. Gearfree's getting a little big for his britches.
Mm-hmm. That rude bitch.
Where was I? You also stopped a demon from being released from a tree, and you have sent to get people to come see to the tree and make sure the tree is okay and the demon doesn't get out and such.
Make sure the tree is as comfy as it can be.
Yes.
This tree is, I'm gonna remind everybody in the city. This tree is fucking stopping a demon from getting to you. Like, make sure this tree is comfortable.
Point.
Says the tree. The date of the current game is, like, in-universe, is Saturday, the 22nd of May, 1915. It is 8 a.m. as of the start of the game. I'm just reminding you guys of the time so that you can have some idea of how much time you have. I think I calculated it as, like, you guys have something like 62 hours to do things.
Oh, God.
And with that, I'm going to switch over to the proper tab. There we are. Chat's going, game's going. We will not be looking at the chat during game, but we will have a post stream where we will talk to people.
40 pebbles are done.
If you guys are going to, give donations, you can give inspiration dice to the players or the monsters collectively, which they can use to re-roll things on the spot if they wish to. Leave any donation messages you want. I will read donation messages unless they are telling the players what to do or are insanely off topic. Silver dogs, look at you.
Jesus.
I almost said something I might have regretted.
I'm glad you didn't. And with that, we are beginning. I'm going to go ahead and minimize this. So before I get into anything, DM-y, what would you guys like to do?
Do wizards have cell phones?
No.
I mean, like, you know,
in this time period, no one has cell phones.
This is the first time that we've, like, not had to, like, run away from something or, like, go somewhere immediately. I wanted to know if, like, do magical whoosy whatsits, such as my two friend wizard peoples, do they have any way of contacting people from, like, far away?
Do ravens work the same way here as they do in Game of Thrones?
You mean, like, transporting themselves instantly to wherever they need to be?
No, I mean, you know, I was talking about just, like, you know, talking.
No, I'm just referring to the fact that in Game of Thrones, like, we must send a raven! Okay, it's there! Fucking Game of Thrones with its, oh, a scene passed. That could have been any number of days that just went by. But anyway, but I digress. You could send familiars with messages if you have familiars.
Don't send Finn.
So it's like sending...
Finn, can you go cross the ocean for me?
Don't do it.
My God.
That's a fucking mistake.
What do you want Finn to do?
No!
But no, I didn't know if there was a quicker way of doing it. If it's sending Finn across the ocean, I'm not going to do it. I was gonna try to get some sort of long distance message to someone really quick, but if that's fine, don't worry about it.
Unfortunately, there's not a lot of convenient ways to get messages off of Idelia, if that's what you're talking about.
Then I have something I want to ask Gearfree about his master, so that's great.
Oh, okay. So You guys head back. You guys went to Tobias and Duncan, and you asked some people to come look at the tree. So Duncan and Tobias, well, one of Tobias's followers would have come to look at it at one point. They would have posted some people there. They would have located some nearby priests and had them come and bless the tree and try to keep it in good health. And this spot is now being tended to and probably sealed off from the general public.
Yes.
That seems wise.
They put up some yellow tape.
Put up some yellow tape.
Caution.
That'll do it.
Tree.
Caution.
Also warn them about the demon door.
Yeah, also they won't allow anybody in here on the day of the actual ritual.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good.
Good to know.
Okay. Is there anything in particular you guys would like to do? I'm considering anything that you do right now will have been during
I consider
that.
myself an expert on fine chairs.
Why is the screen so zoomed out? Everything is so tiny. It's not. What?
What?
I just... 1 second. I'm gonna check the streams to make sure that nothing weird's going on.
Sorry. Like, the way I have everything placed on my screen, all I can see is the Let Them Play Games Cup, and I just saw some bits get thrown in there.
Yeah, that question came with a donation. Live dashboard. I don't... Everything shouldn't be zoomed out.
Are they
No,
talking
just check the
about,
stream.
like,
Everything looks normal.
Is it all zoomed out for anybody else?
are they talking about like the stuff around the edges?
Like the chat?
Yeah.
That's not the same size it's always been. Like the
Are-
chat being on stream, it's readable when you're watching like the video back. If you put the video on full screen, it's readable, and that's really the only reason I have it there.
Like,
So-
are they new to your
Go on to
stream,
full
maybe?
screen, people.
Anyways, yeah. Screen's normal for our purposes. Sorry. So go ahead. Whoever's doing what? Was I talking? Did I interrupt myself?
Yes.
Okay.
You're asking what people wanted to do.
Yes, this will take place during that. You guys had like an 8-hour period between midnight and 8. This will be whatever you guys do during that time. As long as you don't get in any fights or anything, it'll still count as your long rest. Keep in mind that will be your long rest for the 22nd, so you can't do another long rest this day. But if you guys want to do anything else, go to shops, go talk to anybody, travel around the town a bit.
Can I try to find the guy that I sparred with?
The guy that you sparred with. Oh, Kosuke.
He never. Did he ever give me a name?
More ammo.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, good.
Yeah, his Jeez, what was his full name? Pretty sure he gave you a name.
Okay.
Yeah, he gave him a formal introduction when he was
Yeah.
being like, lady.
Aniyama Kosuke?
Ladies.
Yeah, his name was Aniyama Kosuke. Do you want to try to find him? So, where do you want to look for him in particular?
He was the last place I found him was over by the bar with everybody. So, I guess the first thing I'll do is look around there for him and his friend.
Around the place where Tobias and Duncan are staying?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if I can't find him, then I'll see if I can ask Duncan or somebody if they might know where he is.
Okay. Roll me investigation.
All right. Can I use some inspiration on my investigation?
Absolutely.
Yeah, boy.
I would like to use 4 inspiration on my investigation.
Okay.
He wants to find some shit.
I mean, there's a 21 first.
That's pretty high.
Yeah.
Goes into a 23 with a Nat19, first Nat19 of the game!
Alright, so the 23 is the highest one. Alright, so you go there and you look around, you ask, whenever you go there, there's a startling amount of Tobias's followers are hanging around, so there's lots of people to ask at the bar. The first one that you bump into is that, like, sickly, kind of standoffish guy that disliked the fact that you guys had money that was out front.
I want to give him another potion, but I don't have any.
You, whenever you talk to him and ask him where Kosuke is, he looks sullen initially. He doesn't look like he wants to reveal that information, and then fairly quickly changes his mind and just tells you to look inside. And specifically tells you to go ask Tobias.
And Tobias won't mind. I thought he was resting.
As long as Tobias isn't fighting, he should be fine.
I'll nod to him and I'll head into the bar then.
All right.
Not entirely sure where my friendly friends are, but I'm going into the bar.
The voices of these people that follow Tobias will change dramatically every time I play them because there's so goddamn many. I don't know where Tobias is. He should be fine. So you go in. Tobias is sitting at the, again, this place is essentially a repurposed tavern that has been taken over for their purposes. Tobias is sitting behind the bar. Doesn't need to be drinking anything, but there is a drink in front of him that he's sort of pushing back and forth on the bar with his hands, just sliding it between his two hands.
Does he look a little bit more rested than the last time we saw him?
Yes, he looks a little bit better, but, still seems a little bit worn down. Sort of.
I'm just gonna kind of walk up to him and before my greeting to him is, "You look better."
Thanks. A day of rest has done me a lot of good.
I met with some of your soldiers while you were resting.
Yeah?
They seem to have a lot of respect for you, and I wanted to apologize for the first day that I met you. For being as cold as I was.
That's fine. Tensions are high in Idelia, right? I can't blame you for being kind of upset, especially after everything you guys went through to get here.
I fought with one of them, and it helped me get out a lot of, well, feelings of aggression I may have been feeling, so I do thank you.
Oh. Who'd you spar with?
Kosuke. I was actually hoping you would know where he was at.
He opens his mouth as if he's going to say something, then stops himself. He's chirpy as usual. He's like, Tobias is always fairly energetic and upbeat, but for a second he seems to draw back into himself. Kosuke is resting a bit right now. He needs more than the rest of us.
He seemed fine earlier today whenever we were fighting. He completely defeated me without, well, doing much of anything himself.
He hasn't really told us what happened yet, but he went out into town to get some stuff, and on his way back, he got attacked by somebody. Could have been Kieran's people, could have been something else, but whatever it was, it did a number on him. He'll be fine in a few days probably, but Kosuke was almost dealt a lethal blow.
She looks to him. Then I guess I could ask you then.
What's up?
Whenever I was fighting with him, I felt something strange about him. And I wanted to know if you knew anything.
I mean, we're all strange.
There was something even stranger. I've sparred a lot whenever I was with my master, but this was the first time I ever fought against somebody who felt like he did. He felt like magic itself. Whenever he would strike me, my spells would dissipate. Whenever I would strike him, my magic would do far less than it should have done. I had to rely on tactics I've never used before to even hope to surprise him. I'm not sure if I even did a small amount of damage to him. And if there is someone out there who can deal a lethal blow in this city, I'd think I'd like to know a little bit more about Kosuke, if that's at all possible.
Roll persuasion.
I'm gonna put a few onto this too.
What is a few?
A few is going to be 9, good sir. Because I really want to persuade this guy, and I got a 4 in charisma, and this is like one of the first times I've got to use it. Boy! 1,
Good start.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9,
Hey!
10.
Okay, the
Highest of 21.
21.
Did I get a Nat19 in there?
No.
Oh, was that from earlier?
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. So. Damn. 1 second while I do something that don't worry about it. I just got to do it.
Don't worry
Something
about
with don't worry about it.
it. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Something with shut up.
Where are you? It's not there.
At first, it looks like my persuasion wouldn't work. Then he saw that I was a hot blue chick.
Damn right.
Like,
All right. And
he's like, "Oh, you're not a man. Your voice is kind of anyway."
that. No, Bap. Go Bap.
Bap, though.
Bap.
Bap.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
That's pathetic. Okay. So, why did that do that, actually? 1 sec. I just
Come
rolled
on.
something weird. Oh, that's why.
He's just like, "You know too much." Ha! He tries to karate chop me. He fails. Ha! Okay, I'll tell you about him.
So, Kosuke is, a warrior from a far-off land, you know? And people from really far away tend to have different kinds of magic than people from, wherever you're from, so it was probably just you not understanding his faraway place magic.
I'm
Oh
gonna.
my God.
Okay.
Overcome bastard.
He just. All right.
He's
That
I don't know
doesn't seem
about
like
you
you rolled
guys,
pretty
but-
high on deception.
He may have
I
rolled
don't-
absurdly low.
Oh my god.
So.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm sold.
I believe him.
Sounds
far.
like
Can I kind of look at him, and I want to give him a smile.
Oh.
I've been all over this world. Could you tell me this faraway land that you speak of? Maybe
Man,
I've been there.
It's it's unlikely. It's really far to the east. It's Ooh. Is that
If
an
you go
attack
far enough-
outside? He gets up. Do I
If you
feel
go
like
far
this...
enough to the east, it becomes west.
That's how directions work.
Eyes cannot help but to orbit the celestial
Okay.
body.
Roll me
I'm just
insight.
picturing.
Oh my
Roll me or insight.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a +7 in insight.
Hell yeah! Get that shit.
$25. 1 sec. Yeah, $25 split evenly among everybody. So there's 4 of you.
Damn.
Split
I don't
evenly among us all.
I don't think they accounted for conversion. What would that be for each of you? That'd be 6?
Yeah, something like that.
I'm gonna give 1 to the monsters, and then the remainder of you get 6 each.
I am going to put 4 of that 6 into this insight roll.
Okay.
You come.
I think that, you know,
Jesus.
Oh no.
I think you're good.
I was a 23 the highest.
Mm.
Yeah. Okay.
Do I feel like it's something he just does not want to talk about, but I can totally get it out of him, but I shouldn't?
He looks worried as he talks about, you know, that's how directions work. Then he just stops with his mouth. Oh, but fuck! Another donation to the hot blue chick who can change what they look like. No, not Mystique. Stonewalker.
Yes!
Boy!
5 inspiration to you. Okay. You're not buying this, huh?
You're not a very good liar. That's not a bad thing.
Like scratches the back of his head, and as anime characters are wont to do. Okay. Who's all with him here, by the way?
They could totally be here. I don't know what they were planning on doing.
Are you all here?
Kyle didn't have any plans.
Yeah, I don't have any other plans.
Yeah, sure. We're all here in the background. Why not?
You guys hear the stammering coming from him as he's like walking away, and like Stonewalker's just smiling at him, and
Aw.
you just
Kyle's
decide to
looking
walk over at
outside
this
for the
point.
attack. He's like, where?
Fully believes him.
I can't give you the specifics. I promise that I can't. But Kosuke and all of the other warriors that follow me, they're basically high-functioning familiars that I can summon. Spirits that I can conjure that once lived in the past.
Spirits.
People that you might have called heroes.
Spirits
No.
that once lived in the past. No, I thought they lived in the future.
Shut up, ghost.
Shut up, person
Shut
who
up,
also
spirit from the
once
past.
lived in the past. Yeah.
It's like Robin's in the background. She quietly shuffles away.
Oh.
Just get out of here.
So I fought against a familiar.
Kosuke, Juzo, Saizo, Issa, all of them. They're all members of an old order. I can't give you specifics, but they're all a group of people that once fought to free people from oppressive lords. It takes a
would
lot
take
out of... Sorry, go ahead.
That would take an immense amount of magic. For someone as strong as them to be a familiar, you...
It takes a lot out of me to conjure them. I get help from Duncan, though. Luckily, Idelia is also abundant in magic, so there's lots of places to get it. But,
I knew you were strong from having did what you did from across as many leagues as we traveled. But... She kind of like looks at him. I'm sorry, this is just... It makes me wonder why we're even needed.
Makes me all hot and bothered.
because we
God
don't
damn
have
it.
enough resources. Because Duncan needed outside help. Because the best I can do currently is defend us here. I can't really mount an offensive. If we leave the city, then they'll attack. And because I'm at my limit. And because the god that once sided with Alquam, or fucking sided with Duncan, not with himself, sorry.
Wow.
The god that sided with Duncan, Alquam, has abandoned him in favor of you guys. You possess
Is that
something
why you need
that
so
we-
much? Is that why you need so much rest now?
Yeah. You see, Duncan helps me with all of this. He lends me mana, helps me with his rituals, and shows me places in town where I can go and find sources of magic. Sometimes we acquire on good faith items from magic shops and whatnot and break them, and I have to take the magic from them to keep myself going, but I could only last so long without Duncan here. Usually a few days at best, but whenever he left to find you guys, he was supposed to just go get you and come back. Turns out that you were in jail, I guess, so he had to spend a few extra days gone. And then when you guys hit Stonewell, you got holed up there because Thelka wouldn't let him come back through. So, my
I'm gonna
reasons-
slightly glare toward him with what he just said. Duncan left to get us.
He heard about you guys. About outsiders suddenly appearing around the same time that Alquam's blessing left him. He thought there'd be a correlation.
She kind of like she's trying to like think and see if that matches up with what he was saying in the beginning. But as she does, she just kind of shakes her head like fuck it.
If I kept going the way I'd been going, I would have died.
So
And Kosuke, as a familiar, you're letting him rest.
Yeah, he's dematerialized right now.
I turn back toward everybody. I'm just looking at all of his people.
A lot more than usual of them are in the room right now, as if like, and you guys, well, it's a tavern. You guys become suddenly aware of the fact that the room is filled with 9 other people, all with different types of like samurai and ninja attire.
Hand on sword.
Don't worry. Not one of these people would actually try to kill you or hurt you, unless I told them to.
By the way, kill them. I'm kidding.
So,
Now's the time. Murder them.
Hand on sword.
Yeah. Hand on sword.
How exactly does Duncan help him recharge his mana?
Yo, right?
I mean,
That's what I was
do we?
thinking.
I was like to ask, like, do we
shit.
like, as mages, do we know several ways to transfer mana?
Do you like my chair? I consider myself
Yeah,
an
though the way
expert
he
on
just
fine
described
chairs.
it, that Duncan helps him find magical equipment, and he like takes it from that.
Oh, okay. So they don't do the bounce chicka wow wow.
Well, now I'm sad.
We just got $4 from Gomek, two inspiration for each of the twins.
Yay!
We didn't even do anything. Yay!
No, right? We've just been hanging out here doing nothing.
I still ship it. I don't care.
What?
Tobias?
Oh, okay, Duncan and fucking Tobias. Okay, cool. I thought you meant the
No,
twins. I was like, dude.
No!
Ew.
No!
Fuck!
No!
At
No!
least- So they are spirits then, though. That's
Yes.
a very strange familiar to have. But they look so real.
That's a compliment for sure, because none of these people ever actually existed in history.
Kind of just looks back at him.
They're all wraiths.
Go on.
Sure.
I know you
familiar-
can't give us much more information, but you said that they were heroes, didn't you?
Are you familiar with the high concept of a heroic spirit or a counter guardian?
No.
I'm a druid. I live in a forest.
Yeah.
I don't say
Notable
that.
people-
I probably am not, or am I?
Roll Arcana. In fact,
Okay.
all of you roll Arcana.
I'll put two into this because I was trained by a master,
To also put two.
not a master. I was trained by my. You know what I mean.
Ah.
Fuck it, I will put 2 as well.
Fuck y'all, balls deep.
Well, I rolled bullshit.
My highest was a 16.
16.
My highest was a 13.
Ian over here. It was like,
Fucking-
counter guardians? No. Yes!
I know everything
Yeah.
about Counter Guardian.
You're familiar
God
with
damn
counter
it.
guardians are heroic spirits or beings that have made a contract with the spirit of the a spirit that essentially tries to protect humanity as a whole, and it'll sometimes summon heroes or beings from the past to prevent great disasters. Heroic spirits being, what we know them to be from Fate. They are people who achieved such a claim in life that they were recorded in a space outside of space and time to be summoned as high familiars.
You want to show off your smarts by reciting exactly what he just said?
Oh, fuck you. Nah, it's all gone.
So we just saw him do, and then he just shuts up.
Heroic spirits are people that existed. They're proper heroes from the past that were recorded. However, another subtype exists called a wraith. Wraiths are spirits that are formed out of emotions or stories. They're not strictly linked to heroic spirits. Wraiths, just in general, are beings that come into existence because of feelings and thoughts. But in this case, the people around you are familiars based off of the stories of a specific group of heroic individuals who never actually existed in the first place. Well, some people say they existed, but I've heard directly from them. that they
They just all start
not.
speaking up. Nope, not us. We don't exist.
So they know they don't exist.
When they were conjured into the world, they became distinctly aware of the fact that they'd never existed. They don't have any lives outside of this moment. They have memories associated with their skills, they know their legends, but they don't have any idea who they are outside that. They don't have memories from when they were children unless there were stories told about it.
And
Out of curiosity, were they just cool with that, or did they have a bit of a fucking meltdown? What the hell am I?
They're all absolutely fine with it. Beings that don't exist being given a chance to form actual legends and be people for a short period of time.
Look around to the guys around the room and distinctly notice that all of them are drinking heavily.
Oh, they're fine. The people around you, these 9 people,
plus the
They're,
one inside my head.
they, these 8 people and the one inside my head, they were known as the fucking messed that up. The Sonata Braves. The Sonata 10 Braves!
There you
Level
go.
11 dum-dum!
You Sonata 10 Braves.
They were known as the Sonata 10 Braves.
Sonata.
The Sonata 10 Braves.
Sonata.
This meeting
It's weird. I'm the one saying it.
Just saying.
Sonata 10 Braves.
Yeah, you're
Hey
saying
guys,
it
how
wrong.
would you all say it? Sonata. Yeah, right?
Fucking
It's like when you're not
Sonata.
talking in the bullshit accent, when you're using the native language, you tend to drop that shit!
The
Yeah, I
Sonata,
mean, if you want to say it wrong, that's cool.
the Sonata 10 Braves.
That's right.
Not a fucking piece of music.
God damn it.
I start counting them. I look back. 10?
Oh shit.
Yeah. Samurai
8.
and ninja who all work together in a league to perform all sorts of heroic deeds, mostly to take down lords in ancient Japan who were oppressing people, although a lot of the people here were greedy or questionable people. But when they came together, they acted on behalf of the people around them, just like they're doing now.
I count 8. Is another one injured?
Nah. He puts his he puts his hand on his chest. I mean, I thought you would have figured it out by this point in the conversation.
I was wanting you to say it.
Don't tell Duncan about this, okay?
Smiles.
You're right.
It's nice to meet you. My name is Sarutobi Sasuke. Unfortunately, I
you.
have to go by the name Tobias here.
Nice to meet you. I lied about traveling the world.
She's a better liar than you.
Yeah.
Why bother lying about your name?
Reasons. Not related to here, but I shouldn't exist.
Well, I mean, it kind of seems like none of you should exist.
Yet you in particular seem to be connected with all of them and they listen to you. Are you the leader of the Braves?
That's correct. I'm the one that brought all these people together.
Fictionally.
Supposedly.
According to legend.
Among all of us, I'm the closest thing to a heroic spirit here. Which is why I'm able to do this. My body's made of mana. A lot of mana. And
I
without
could tell by fighting Kosuke.
Without Duncan around, when I was running out of mana, my body started to fade out and disappear.
Mana is my body, magic is my blood. So I pray.
God damn it.
Sonatas and parties are my blood.
One sec while I go in and I change his name, because I can put it back to what it's supposed to be. Sarutobi Sasuke.
Sasuke. Would you prefer we call you Tobias then as
Call
well?
him Sasuke. I will actually.
My name is Sarutobi Sasuke. You heard it from me. That's how it's pronounced.
Ian just pulls out his sword and commits seppuku on the spot.
Oh no!
That's pronounced seppuku.
I'm pretty sure it's Sudoku. I googled it.
I commit Sudoku, alright?
I don't want to live in this world anymore.
Say Puku!
Tobias, fucking... I was given the alias Tobias because if people might use my identity against me if they knew that I was a spirit.
With a legend such as yours, I understand that.
Really is the ultimate weapon.
Alquam assisted Duncan in performing a ritual to conjure me. I'm connected to Duncan and I take mana from him. Which also, because of his connection to Alquam, meant that for a while I was being supplanted by Alquam. But unfortunately I don't have it anymore. If you tell Duncan that I told you guys any of this, we will kill you.
Oh,
That's not a very nice thing to say, but
Well,
Does he not know?
does
I
he
mean-
not know? I love that.
kind of thought we
Is
were
there
going to be bros.
Is there
but
a problem?
okay.
yeah,
Is there a
yeah.
problem
Don't
with
worry,
us?
I'm not gonna kill you.
Is there a
Okay,
problem
good.
with us knowing? Or does Duncan not know?
Nobody's supposed to know. Duncan definitely knows.
Is there anything that me or GAE-EL can do then?
Actually, now that you know what we are, there is a favor that I'd like to ask.
She was asking because her and GAE-EL are still connected to Alquam, so...
Oh. Unfortunately, there's no way to form another connection like that to get mana. Not in a consistent way. And there's something you could do for us that would be way better than supplying whatever mana you have in your bodies right now.
You saying I don't have that much mana? Fuck you, I'm kidding.
How dare
We're
you?
not going to
God.
harvest souls for you. Just
That's not what
saying.
I want.
Burst him with mana, bitch.
I would.
There's he looks around and he snaps his fingers and like each of these Sonata Braves disappears one after another. Keeping them manifested takes mana. I really shouldn't do that. Ah,
But we had to make you think that they were here.
it's all for the theatrics. He sits back down. There's a legend about a spring of, well, I would describe it as magical water, but it's more like condensed spiritual energy. It's supposedly located under one of the crypts here within Daijin, and it is a reservoir of souls. Well, residual energy from them anyways. People used to go to it and drink from it. Well, according to legend. Some people say it would give them longer life. We need to find it. If we were to find it and get like a barrel of it and bring it back, and the Braves and I all partook of that, we'd probably recover immediately, including Kosuke.
Do you want us to find the fountain of youth?
It wouldn't be that much. The legends about people drinking it and living longer are probably incorrect. If a normal being were to drink that, they would more or less run the risk of becoming possessed by the residual feelings of the souls that became that
I'm gonna drink all of it. I'm kidding.
I wouldn't do that. However, spirits like us, we can handle that kind of energy just fine. And it would be such raw, pure spiritual power that we would be able to reconstitute our bodies properly. I'd probably end up healthier than I ever was. We've been trying to find it. That's actually what Kosuke was out looking for. We may have located the crypt that it's under.
And if we help you, what's in it for us, other than what you've already promised?
What do you want?
Your body.
I mean, if you're asking that way.
Damn it, Isla.
A chance to talk with a bunch of spirits on a level of magic that I have not yet obtained yet could be very useful to me. I would ask that, well, for myself, I motioned to them, I don't know what they want.
No.
I would ask for myself that perhaps I could learn from you.
Sure.
Is there any chance we might run into new magic that we might be able to learn?
Ooh.
It's
You
like,
guys,
hold up my notebook. Such.
Oh.
I mean, I'm made of magic, but ultimately I'm just a soldier. None of my skills are anything that could be considered a spell. But that said, I could ask Duncan if he could pull some strings and maybe try to retrieve some of the old scrolls with Alquam's magic in them. We could get those to you guys. Would that suffice?
I mean, I've worked with less. That'd be pretty useful.
Could also supply the resources for you to properly dedicate them to memory, i.e. you guys wouldn't have to pay the gold cost for memorizing the spells.
Just getting meta for a second here.
All I need is a chance to drink you again.
That's why I dropped out of my nose, man. This is DM. This is Tobias. I'm still gonna call him Tobias.
Saru Tobe.
Sorry, Tobe Sasuka. All right.
You get like 2 more of those, and then I leave.
Gael, you don't. I just like Gael. You don't want anything?
No.
Sure, man. You guys get this for me. We'll have another go. I'll gladly let you challenge me again.
Then sure, we'll help you.
Yeah.
It helps us after all as well. The faster you get back on your feet, hopefully the better off we'll be whenever this attack occurs.
Challenge him to a drinking contest. He sucks at those.
Oh, wow.
I should warn you, my body feels a lot better than it did when you challenged me initially.
Oh.
I'm sure it does, man.
I'm sure it does, man.
I'll be glad to challenge you again too, McCraken, if you wanted to go at me.
That's cool. I mean, you don't have anything to prove to me, man. I believe you.
Ian, I'm pretty sure it's hitting on you.
I want to win. I want to have my win streak with you right now. I don't really care about.
All right. So then, since we have you guys agreeing, since you guys are agreeing to retrieve this stuff for me, well, for us, we'll push forward and we'll dedicate more resources to finding where this place is. It was sealed off a long time ago because people didn't want people messing with, liquid and magic made from the fortified spirits of the dead. So we'll have to figure out where it is.
We're probably just afraid of being possessed after a while.
Yeah. But
yeah, what a bunch of pansies, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna drink the fuck out of that fountain. I'm kidding.
We'll probably be able to. We'll probably be able to find it by tomorrow.
Swear to God, STONEWALKER, if you try to drink it.
And the people who are watching the tree, they're not part of you, right?
The people who are watching the tree. Oh no, I wouldn't expend any of the braves to do that.
Mm-hmm. Just making sure that when you brought them all back, you didn't take away the guard we put around the tree.
Nah. Manifesting the braves for things like guard duty would be a waste of my magic.
Hey man, that tree's my friend. I'm kidding.
Just conjuring up one of these guys to talk to you takes more mana than is within your entire body at any given time.
You don't know how much mana I got? How dare
You
you?
don't know, man.
Well, considering you're not a higher spirit, I could probably stand beside my statement.
She just shrugs. Yeah, well, we're real, so.
Oh, yeah, well, get fucked.
Yeah, well, we're real, so there's that.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
We actually existed. Oh God, do we actually exist? How do we really
exist?
know?
Five.
Now you just.
I feel like we exist.
Now you guys are just getting hurtful.
This was very informative. Thank you very much for letting us know this.
Yeah, you guys exist.
The huge guy.
At least you exist more than Martin.
At this, the big guy that punched Tobias that first day when he was having the drink contest, he suddenly appears and slams a huge barrel down on the ground, like a barrel large enough that GAE-EL would have to carry it.
Oh shit.
Whenever we find the place, that's what you're gonna have to fill.
Huh.
I mean, don't take it with you now. Just know
GAE-EL,
it's
will
the
you
store.
carry it?
No, don't take it now. We have to find the place first.
We're gonna find it for you. Bye.
That's probably. I mean, whatever. Be my guest.
We've already got the barrel and left.
Then, as soon as you figure out where it is, let us know.
You got it. And hey, feels good to finally tell somebody about us.
I'm sure it will in no way come back to bite you in the ass. I'm playing. I didn't say that.
Your hot ass.
It's really good to know, finally, why we're here. Thank you.
He then fades away and disappears, returning back to spirit form now that he's not worried about doing that in front of you.
No.
Oh shit.
He could literally be anywhere, guys. No more bathing. I'm kidding.
Oh, right? Jesus.
Fucking no more bathing. Kyle's like, no more. Alright. Are you guys going to head out of the tavern?
I mean, we're in the tavern.
Are you going to head out of it?
I just kind of look back to the others. What do you think we should do now?
I don't know.
Want to wander around the city until something catches our interest or something tells us to have some sort of call to adventure?
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds
I
like a
need
good idea.
ammo. Can I
I
get
mean,
ammo from
what-
like here?
It worked out pretty well for us last time, right, Isla? I mean, nothing.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of that talk there didn't interest you two at all.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah, no.
One sec. Just realized it. Not Deco. Izzy,
Yeah?
is Buddy's game today?
I wasn't sure about that, because, I mean, he was sick yesterday, but there's a message on...
yeah, dude, Chase is still out of town, too.
There is a message on Discord saying, yeah, there is going to be a D&D game tonight.
Okay. I was just wondering, because it was the 19th, so if it was possible, I was going to be like, we should run long, but if you have a game to get to, then we can't.
Fucking Buddy ruining everything. Again!
Ruining Nat19 19 day. Do you want to know how long it's going to be till we're going to have another game on the 19th?
Never.
A really long time.
Years.
I am looking at all of the Saturdays. It's going to be next May.
Oh,
Shit.
Yeah.
So like a week after my birthday.
oh wow.
After I become 29. Boy.
Oh my god.
Then
So
after
old.
that, then
Such
January.
an old bitch.
Wait, holy shit! Someone's older than me.
Oh my
I'm older
god.
than
Oh
everybody.
my god. One of them is going to be the not the next one, but the one in January is going to be the day before my birthday. Cool.
Aww.
But yeah, looks like we're essentially one of these is going to happen every 6 months or so.
Carrie, you're old as balls.
I am old as balls. I'm Grandma Bridger.
Okay. So, so are you guys going to wander around the city for a bit?
I want ammo. I want ammo for my crossbow. Where do I go?
You just probably a shop.
Okay.
Shop.
You find
I
like
find
a
shop.
a blacksmith or a weapon
Potentially
dealer.
the same shop we just came out of to get GAE-EL's armor.
So okay, so you want to buy bolts?
Yeah.
All right. 1 second.
We would like to buy a quiver of infinite bolts, please.
Go
That's,
exactly like that.
God.
And I don't have any money, but look at my cleavage.
Yes.
I mean, we didn't end up getting money from that last fight, did we?
Oh, love for the super long Nat19 stream. Also +1 to the party. And okay, so 1 inspiration to everybody and 1 to the blanket fort, which doesn't exist anymore. So monsters.
The blanket board does still exist.
What?
Shut up.
Just 'cause
Also,
it's not here doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
also we've definitely had over $100 this game. So I'm gonna go ahead and get a cat picture.
Yay!
It might be
The
one of the
blanket
old
fort
ones
does
again.
too exist.
Cat.
That's still a thing, chat.
Oh my god!
What?
Who is it?
They're so cute.
Ah!
4 for the price of 1.
The one that is screaming the loudest.
All right, there's 4 of them. Pick
Oh
which one represents the characters that are currently alive.
my god, because there's 4!
I want to
the
say
at the bottom look the same, so they're twins.
Oh my god, okay, I'm Gaziel and Izzy. So that works.
All right, the two at the top. Which one's Stonewalker? Which I think the one with darker, like the darker black, that should be GAE-EL.
Yeah.
The other
It's
one
like
looks
here's the thing. You can interpret it as the one with the darker black is GAE-EL because it's like holding the other one, or you could be like the one with the darker black is holding onto the bigger one, which is GAE-EL.
What do you think, Aaron?
What do you think, man?
Kitty cats are cute.
You're right.
The black and white one is Hendrix, and the one with white on it is.
Cool.
No.
Yeah. I know. They're baby.
These are what we actually look like, everyone. Whenever Rika draws our characters, this is what it's gonna be.
This is what we look like.
Kittens.
Isla is screaming the loudest.
I was gonna say Isla's the one that's yelling, and he's just like.
Cat 19.
Dealing with
Cat 19.
Yeah.
Cat 19. All right. So, that said.
I have a thought. Is there anyone in town who could take that piece of like magical toad wood that I got forever ago and make something out of it?
Roll me for investigation.
Ooh.
Since I'm doing nothing, can I help him with investigation?
Yes, you can assist him. So you have advantage on that check. Unless you would just want to roll your own, Deco.
I mean, I have a pretty good investigate. I have a 4.
Alright, so both just roll your own.
Just in case, I'm going to use 2 inspiration.
Solid.
I'll use 1 inspiration.
So
It's his roll, and I want him to make it.
Boy.
investigation. 1, 2, 3.
He has a much better
Dude,
investigation
I was
than
gonna
you.
say, your investigation's high as shit.
But his only, he only got 1 higher than me, so, you know, I'm just really good.
Holding out one of them so bad.
Alright. Yeah, you find, you find a potion shop that as you're about to go into the apothecary,
Oh god, no.
you see that the sign indeed says that it is spelled wrong. Is indeed spelled wrong.
No!
Yay!
There's a familiar...
I'm just gonna look at it and gulp.
There's a
It's like
familiar...
a chill go down Ian's back. Like,
There's
oh,
a familiar odor emanating from the shop.
Oh my god.
A
I'm just
certain
gonna, like,
dank
look
smell.
at Ian and be like, at least Lorenzo isn't here to steal anything.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
everyone's sad.
Alright, I go inside.
You go in. There's a thick smoke inside that's mostly clinging to the ceiling. You see a familiar man standing at the counter.
Oh my god.
Oh, hey, it's you guys!
What the fu- How are you here?
I have some family that lives in Daijin, and when the roads opened up again, I thought I'd get out of the south and go where people really need help.
I feel
Right
like
here.
I
Right
was just
here.
smiling.
concerted
so much.
attempts to stalk me specifically.
That's ridiculous.
I'm like staring at him, trying to see if he's lying, but I can't get a bead on him.
Oh, it's that guy that gave us the tea.
Yeah, man. Did you enjoy it?
We never got to have any.
Oh.
Yeah. I was very disappointed I didn't get to have any tea.
They
Well,
died
that's-
with the tea. I'm kidding.
Oh god.
We never got
that-
to have any, actually.
Oh no, that guy that was with you that tried to steal from me's gone.
I didn't say that, but I mean, if you know that, that's fine.
Oh no! I may have been following you more closely than you think!
See, I'm not crazy. He actually was. You all heard it.
What are you talking about, Ian? He didn't say anything.
Yeah.
I'm losing my mind, guys.
Anyway, what can I do for you guys today?
I may regret this, but I'm curious. Like, pull out the piece of toad wood. I cut this off of some sort of possessed frog wood golem thing.
We didn't notice that either, so Ian probably is going crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I figured it might have some residual magic property, so I held on to it. Is there anything you can maybe do with this?
He picks it up, or he puts his hand out to ask you if he can see it.
Yeah, I hand it to him, but I keep
He
a close
smokes
eye on it.
He takes it, he puts it in front of his eyes and turns it slowly, looking at the chunk of wood. He like spins it very cautiously, looking at every angle.
Friendship really
He smells
is
the wood.
ultimate weapon.
He touches the wood with the tip of his tongue.
He
Oh my
smokes the wood.
He smokes the wood.
I will give you money for this.
Really?
Yeah.
Was kind of hoping to make it into some kind of magical item, but what kind of money
how,
are you?
how much is it worth, though?
Yeah. What is this worth?
Yeah.
I think a better answer is I will give you 100 gold.
Let me just check how much gold I have.
Can we,
But
like,
the stockholders,
one more.
Ben.
I'm gonna say, can
I
we
like-
insight him? But I don't know.
$10. 10 to best shopkeeper Briar.
I fucking love Brian.
I love him.
You know, kid, you're really living
Well, considering I have, let's see, 19 gold and 18 silver and 2 of whatever the CP was.
Copper.
Copper, yeah. Sorry, I was thinking of, there was some other...
He had his heart set on a magical item. Do you have anything that you would trade?
I could give you a potion.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm kind of all about making potions, so...
I feel like the potion you want.
100 gold and the tea, please. I'm kidding.
in your gym.
Kidding.
Yeah. If all you could trade is potions...
Don't. He's gonna just give you back the fucking mutagen potion.
Then I would just take the money.
Oh, there is somebody at the door.
There's someone at the door.
I will go down and get that. Goodbye.
Thanks,
I just
Briar.
like dragging away. Also the tea. Get some tea.
What tea are you talking about?
We never got to have any of the tea. We need more tea.
Fuck.
The tea died with our friends.
Jesus. I can't remember. Did Ian drink any of this tea?
I don't think any of us did. Unless we drank it like that one time we camped out while everybody was still alive.
Because I remember there was the game I missed, and you justified it by me being like fucking blazed out of my mind.
Jesus.
There was one game where we camped out right after we got the pot tea.
Yeah. I remember.
And I'm not sure if we drank the tea then, because that's the only way we could have had it, because the next day everybody
I
died.
think we did. Whoa, that's a lot of bits. Oh my god.
Whoa, what? Bits?
Bits?
Yeah. Jesus. Oh. But yeah, I don't think we ever did drink the tea. That would have been the only time, you're right.
Oh shit.
Eyes cannot help but to orbit the celestial body.
I remember the banana bread.
I've returned.
The banana bread.
We have a very important question.
We ate
DM
some
Summer.
banana bread. I remember that.
DM Summer.
Hey, what's up?
There was a time that we camped out. The only time we camped out, because the next day everybody died. That was the only time we could have had said tea. Have we had the pot tea?
Yes, you had tea. Oh no, someone just filled the glass
so
with
sure
bits
that
and
we
then someone
didn't.
donated and it made them all explode and it was all in vain!
Oh yeah.
I'm so sure that we didn't have the pot tea. I'm
Yeah,
sure
that's-
we had the banana bread instead.
I
Well,
thought
we
everyone
have
got
banana
really
bread
high
before.
on the bread, and then
Yeah.
while we were traveling, someone talked about the tea, but then they died with it.
Yeah.
I'm just pulling Ian away. It's just like, we didn't get to have the tea. I kind of want to have it, to remember our friends.
Oh. Yeah, no, it was
So
Aaron.
tell him we
Aaron-
want
Aaron
tea
had
with
the-
it. Haggle.
Oh shit.
Haggle for the tea.
Officer just gave $80.
Oh, nice.
Oh damn.
Alright, so
Wait, monsters did?
I'm gonna have to go now, but before I do presents, 20 to everyone. That's another cat! Yay! And it's funny because the donation sound effect I got was Daigo going, yay!
That sounds
Alright, another cat, you asked for it, you'll get it.
You have to haggle. You have to get the 100 gold plus the tea. Go. I believe in you.
He puts a very strange looking. Oh, he's so cute. Look at how cute it is. Look at it.
I believe in you, Ian. Get the tea.
Kitty.
It's loading.
It's a kitty.
Loading. Ah, it's Freya.
The anticipation is killing me.
He puts a vial that looks like liquefied iron, like a really syrupy, like iron-looking mixture, on the table.
I will give you this, and I will give you yet more tea, if you give me this wood from a toad.
What is this potion you've handed me?
This is a patented Briar makes strong, don't get hurt, wander in wilderness potion.
I'd probably just take the money.
Yeah, like, I imagine most of the things you could offer me in potion form I could probably make. So I'm probably leaning more toward the money, unless you can turn this fucking wood into some kind of, like, amulet or something.
Listen,
He pulls you close.
listen. The Briar don't get hurt wandering wilderness potion is something I use when I have to wander out into the forest to collect rare lizards. It's a very powerful and expensive potion. I've been looking for toadwood for a while, man. I'm not giving you something cheap here. One drink of this stuff, and for at least the next minute, you won't even feel it when stuff tries to attack you.
I'm just like behind him, just like with my eyes like half him, just like, don't get swindled, Ian, just take the money.
Bats would fly down at me and bite me, only for their tiny teeth to break. I would get jumped by giant lizards, and they would hurt me, but it would hurt substantially less.
I think that you should give him the potion, the tea, and 50 gold.
Never.
So what you're saying to me is that when you offered me 100 gold, you were lowballing the shit out of me. Is what you're saying.
All right. I don't like to sell things based on mainstream lingo. But if I have to upsell this, maybe you'll go for it if I tell you its normal name. The mage what taught me how to make this called it a potion of invulnerability. And in terms of game mechanics, which I'm not describing in lore in these terms, it is a potion that makes it so you have resistance to all damage for 1 minute.
Jesus.
Yeah, I think I'll take a pass on that. I just want the money.
But
dude, it's a pretty sweet potion.
The money's good though.
Yeah, but that's like a one-time.
That would take away all the tension from our fights.
He puts 10 platinum pieces down on the counter, which is the equivalent of 100 gold, and then he also puts the potion down on the counter.
You may take either, but know that if you take one,
I will take the money.
You have chosen poorly.
We also want the tea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit. Of course, here.
Also, dude, do
take
you
the
have
tea.
any banana bread? Cause like your banana bread's real good.
I mean, I don't have any banana bread, but perhaps if I were to check in the back, my twin brother may have banana bread.
Okay.
God.
If he goes into the back, I'm taking the potion. I'm
He
kidding.
takes the potion off the counter.
He just like looks around for Lorenzo, takes the potion just in case.
He goes into the back. He like brushes aside a curtain that's like in place of a door.
Hey, brother who's also named Briar! Some friends of ours from the other city would like some banana bread again.
I just want them both to walk in here.
He like goes in the back. But brother who is named Briar as well as I am named Briar, that we can't just be handing out our banana bread every time someone asks, but they're our good friend, Briar, my brother. Well, if that's the case, Briar, my brother, then bread them.
Can I get behind the counter and go and peek on them?
Can I just say that while this is happening, Ian is very slowly slamming his head against the counter over
Can I roll a stealth check to get up there and try to peek on them?
As you get close to the curtain, Briar comes back out with a plate of banana bread.
Hello! He said yes!
Really? I am shocked.
You give them the banana bread. I gotta go talk to your brother. I'm gonna walk toward the curtain.
Nah, he took off. He had to be places.
I pout and I just get back on the other side. Damn it.
Here you go. A loaf of my brother Briar's banana bread. Have a blast.
This is all I wanted from this.
See, I think we made good coin here. We got 100 gold. We got some banana bread and we got some pot tea. I think we're fine.
Hell yeah, boy.
Cool. You got swindled, by the way. The potion was way better.
I don't care. It's
it takes away all the tension.
10 to the brother who's also named Briar, the best brother. Thank you. I like how Briar is slowly building up inspiration.
I will use 20 inspiration on Briar to not have you know it's other Briar. Damn.
Briar will negate your inspiration and have more to spare. So yeah. Is there anything else I can help you guys with?
Do you have any other sorts of fantastical Briar potions?
Yeah.
I mean, I have potions, as I always have potions, that are up for sale if you wish to buy them, such as potions of healing, or, holds it up, invulnerability.
How much for the?
What about any special Briar medicines of Briar that you were talking about earlier before you gave us the real name?
He like shakes the potion of invulnerability.
This one.
I mean, you have any other potions that are of different effect that you name weird names?
Excuse you that you name great names.
This is really the only one I've named.
Oh.
I pat him on the shoulder.
You're right.
I may have named it just for you guys.
You really wanted us to have it, didn't you, Briar?
Digi-destined.
Maybe.
I'm sorry.
But now it's too expensive for you.
It's okay, Briar. I know that you'll look in your heart and you'll give it to us for a discounted price.
No.
You really wanted us to have it.
It's worth 5 times as much as you got from me.
I don't care, Briar. You can give it to us.
No.
So you're saying you owe me like 40 plants. That's what you're saying.
What?
It's worth
lowballing you on the potion, dude.
It's worth, on the low end, it's worth about 500 gold.
I will see if there's no way for us to buy that, then I would like to see would you like to buy anything else from us?
What else do you got?
Well, I don't really think I should keep this on me anymore. Any amount that you can think of would do. I bring out the robes of Kieran and I just put it down like I don't want this anymore.
I'm not a priest.
It would help you get into other places, perhaps even a further place that we are supposed to go to, without being shown as who you are. If you want to show up in the next town we're in.
What next town? This is Dajin! This is the greatest town in the world!
In case you want to go north.
Oh. He tosses you guys the potion and takes the robes.
Oh, I didn't expect a potion for that.
Listen. I was trying to get everything I could get out of it, but I'll level with you guys. Word's been spreading about what you're all doing. When you guys came to my place down south, you guys were just cool dudes from the outside. But I heard about how you freed Stonewell. After all, I had been trying to get through Stonewell, and I kept getting turned back, which is why I was down south to begin with, but that's neither here nor there. I want to help you guys, so I thought I'd give you that. But then you came in with Toadwood! I couldn't just not get the Toadwood!
I expected to get a couple of gold!
Okay, does Toadwood do something I'm unaware of?
You don't mind that.
Don't worry about it.
Right.
He's gonna smoke it.
Right.
That's ridiculous.
Are you going to smoke it, Brian?
That's ridiculous.
Are you going, Briar,
Instant
as a
checkout.
bro, are you going to smoke it?
Listen, what I do with this toadwood is my own business.
No judgment, man. I just want to know.
It's
no
not.
judgment.
Don't judge me.
No judgment. Are you going to smoke that wood?
It will possibly end up in my system by inhaling. Yes.
Okay.
It may also end up in a potion.
I'm gonna pass him 10 good berries.
Oh.
Oh, cool.
Because I feel bad for getting the potion.
He takes a good berry and he eats it, and then a profound look crosses his face.
For the first time in a very long time, I do not have the munchies.
Oh my god.
Be sure to eat them in a couple of hours. Be sure to eat them over the next couple of hours, or they'll lose their effect.
Can you stay?
I'm sorry, Briar. I gotta go.
Okay.
I have to save the world or something.
I'll tell stories about you.
Please do.
This one time, a hot blue chick gave me berries.
And took my potion.
And then I was not hungry no more.
All right, so you guys are gonna leave?
Yeah, I guess.
Pretty sure she was into me.
I'm gonna type potion of invulnerability in my.
Oh, jeez. You have it, so I'll just drop it in your inventory.
Okay.
My god. I really hope we run into Briar again, just so we know, like, how did smoking the toadwood go?
It was a mistake!
8 years later in Brazil, you're just like, hey, Briar.
That toadwood and those berries really got me off my addiction.
It's like, I'm here for Carnival. What's up?
What a life you've led.
After the great disaster of Idelia, where you guys fucking set off a nuke to deal with that shit, I fucking had to swim to shore. I made it.
I made it.
Would help.
I didn't think I would, but I did.
Welcome to New York. This is Lil Al.
Cool. People have been fucking. Why are there big pieces of metal flying around?
Briar, just go find some more toadwood.
Anyways.
Now that we know the epilogue of Briar.
Oh.
You guys heading out?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, so you guys
I still want to find ammo.
As you guys head to a weapons dealer, you twins, you feel a familiar, very cold presence suddenly watching you.
Fuck.
GAE-EL and STONEWALKER, you also feel it, but you're less familiar with it.
Oh no, man! I'm pretty intimate with that.
Isla, do we call attention to this feeling?
No. We
Solid.
should keep going.
We know
and
nothing.
It goes away.
I do feel a presence that I'm just gonna look around.
You look around and you see, standing just on the edge of an alleyway between two buildings, a familiar man, one Mr. Kojiro, leaning against a building.
I'm going to walk toward Mr. Kojiro.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
Whenever you encounter him, everything around you seems to go.
This is the first time I've seen him since he technically saved us.
Yep. As you encounter him, as it normally does, the whole world seems to. It feels a bit more muted, like your existence in the world is pushed down a little bit with him around.
I'm not gonna fucking show that on my face.
Nat19. Oh Jesus. Oh my God. I think we just got $20 for STONEWALKER for helping with the munchies. $20. 20 inspiration die for you.
Yay!
Nice.
It's good
I'll
to see all of you.
I'll help with the munchies anytime.
It's good to see all of you.
Hey.
Hey.
I look to his hand. Does he still have it?
The ring?
Yeah.
Roll me perception.
Oh shit.
I would like to put 4 into this.
All right.
I want to know if he has that fucking ring still.
Oh god.
Nat 20!
Yeah. Yeah, you see it. He doesn't have the ring on though. He has it like he has his arms crossed, and he seems to be like slowly shifting it back and forth, holding it between 2 of his fingers.
How have you been, Sasuke?
I've been well. You guys did well in Stonewall.
You were watching us?
Mm-hmm. I was there. After all, I've been traveling north alongside you guys. I was wondering if you all might want to help me with something soon.
Such as?
To the north of this city, of Daijin, is the destination that you're all going to be traveling to eventually, the Void Reach Cathedral. Where do you think bruudhuvv and Mylaron stayed before they went there? Somewhere in this area, I would imagine, right? Stonewalker, what would you say if I had found the last hideout that your master had been in before heading to his ultimate demise at the Void Reach Chapel?
I would say, why does that concern me?
Notes. There could be things there that you might want to see. And there's something there that I'm concerned with. But I can't get in.
I would rather you not try to go to my master's place alone, I guess.
He holds out the ring. If you guys help me with this, I'll give this back.
You bitch.
The mage that traveled with your master, Mylaron. I was familiar with him before all of this went down. He's largely the reason that I came here to Idelia. It was to search for... He taps his, like, box that he is always carrying around with him, his little violin case, like, length box.
Yeah, the Invisidagger.
No, that one he keeps, like, in his pocket. The handle to that he keeps in his like...
Oh, I thought
pocket.
that held the Invisidagger.
Nope, he's never opened the box. I came to get this, but I was led here by him in a sense, and I'd like to find some things that he might have left behind. However, there's a bounded field up around your master's old place that's making it hard for people like me to get in.
You want
Wouldn't it also make it hard for us to get in?
Yeah.
You want us to take down the bounded field?
That's right.
I looked to the others. They probably wouldn't stop us, and if it would, I do have my master's staff. Perhaps we can get in with it.
Exactly. As long as you have that staff, it would detect all of you as being familiar. However, the barrier would... For reasons I can explain another time, the barrier keeps specifically people like me out.
Who could imagine why my master wouldn't have wanted something like you getting in?
Ooh.
Oh, snap!
Yo, right. Get dunked on.
There's they haven't been there in a while, and nothing else would have been bothering it. So the place is probably infested by some kind of woodland monsters, since they built this place in the middle of a rather dangerous part of a forest nearby. If you could get in, clear the place out, and break the center of the bounded field, a crystal keeping up the barrier, then I could come in and find what I'm looking for. As well, if I'm correct, there might be notes in there about exactly what your master was after in the Void Reach Chapel. They started a ritual to take the shard of iridescent light that you all came to get. But that crystal, that shard of iridescent light, it's in the Void Reach Chapel, as part of some greater ritual. People say it's to maintain life in Idelia, and I believe that. But why was it built there so far north? My theory is that there's something underneath that chapel. Something that your master was interested in. Something connected to the void.
have too much personal stake in this. I'll let the others decide.
Will there be loot?
What do we get?
Indeed. For helping me. What will you get, twins?
I mean, I don't know. Right?
Yeah, what will we get?
I look at Sasuke, look at the twins, look at Sasuke.
They were just glaring at each other like...
He's probably not even angry, just smirking at you.
Dude, I got fucking like, dude, shut up, face.
It's like, come on, man, be cool.
It would be important to your missions, wouldn't it be, twins?
Yes, the mission to find our father.
Father, yes, find our dad.
I was referring to getting the shard of iridescent light. That thing that you were all sent here to do. You're not even interrupting anything scandalous here.
I'm just watching them. Inside my head, I'm just like, is everyone in this city bad liars? Is there just a spell on this city that...
I just love the idea of fucking Sasuke calmly talking about...
Is GAE-EL with us?
God, we're so unsubtle about
GAE-EL,
this.
I just looked. You said that GAE-EL felt this presence too. I'm just gonna look at GAE-EL as they're just freaking out over there.
Yep.
They seem to have personal investment in this as well. Do you want to help Sasuke? I don't think that I should make this decision.
No, we have plenty of time. How far is this house?
It would take about 8 hours to travel there unless you were to find a good path. I can clear a way for you, though, so if you want to give me some time, I could make the trip a bit shorter by going ahead. You probably have things to do in or around the town in the meantime.
Not really.
I need ammo, god damn it.
Oh, right.
Friendship
You need
really
ammo
is
for
the
your
ultimate
fucking
weapon.
normal people, non-magical weapon.
We might also
a normal
want to.
weapon that I can put elemental weapon onto. Yeah, you're
We
right,
might
I
also want to see if we can find gear free.
Oh shit! Yeah, we're supposed to help him.
Oh shit, right.
We have a lot on our schedule. Sasuke,
We have a couple of
so if
days,
you could do
though,
your
so-
thing, like real quick.
Yeah.
We have a couple of days to do it all.
I'll be waiting by the eastern gate that leads out of the city, starting tomorrow morning. I'll come back there every few hours. Come meet me if you want to help.
I have a question.
Yes?
Can I not Stonewalker to him, me to you?
What's up?
Can I put 2 and 2 together here?
About the twins?
No, not the twins. I'm pretty sure that's fucking clear as day.
Oh, what are you talking about?
We are like a little trap of information. Like
The
nothing.
one time, here's the thing. The one time I'm not around them, they somehow saw Sasuke. He already said he was in that city. I think that's fucking fine. Either way, there just so happens to be the most powerful person I've ever seen in this city with us, and the other guy got his ass kicked by an extremely powerful thing.
What?
In a fight.
Oh, Kosuke.
Yeah.
You could make the assumption if you wanted to.
That's what I wanted. I'm not gonna be like, oh, I absolutely know it. I was gonna mention it in front of Sasuke if that was something that you think is possible.
Yeah, no, you could definitely make that assumption.
Okay. So you're going to clear us a path then?
Absolutely.
Then we'll see you in 8 hours.
In 8?
I mean, you said it'd take 8 hours, so I'm guessing.
To get there. He's gonna start waiting there, like, starting tomorrow morning, he said.
Then we'll see you then. Also, been in any fights lately?
Not subtle.
Subtle, yeah.
It seems that no matter where I go, people try to pick fights with me. Though I wouldn't classify anything I've done recently as fighting.
Oh shit.
Slight glare, but then I give a bit of a sigh. Thank you for not killing him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You seem to like doing that.
I don't really care about killing. Not sure what kind of guy you think I am.
Do we know he's a lich?
You know he's some kind of body swapping undead, but he's not. Even if you knew he was like what he was, he's not like a typical lich. He's a really weird one.
You're the kind of guy who kills people by taking them over, but you're also the kind of guy who'll jump in and save people in time of need, as well as the kind of guy who might help a couple of passerby in whatever they could be doing away from their friends. Looks at Ian and Isla.
You're also the kind
So
of guy.
for now,
Like
you're
looking
not the
at
type-
that guy.
So for now, you're not the type of guy I feel like is a problem. But my trust does not get placed in people lightly. So
Roll me
please don't. So please don't ruin this.
Roll me perception, because he's gonna like mutter something, and I want to see if you like notice / hear.
10.
Yo, right?
I'm putting 10 in.
God.
Nat 19.
That's a
Nat
20.
20. I don't need more.
Yo, you heard.
You hear him very clearly say under his breath. It doesn't seem like he's trying to hide the statement from you as much as it just like slipped out without him realizing. And he like starts to walk away to like towards wherever he's going and just mutters, I mean, you've trusted worse than me before.
I'm gonna frown at that.
Whoa.
Meh.
Then we'll be, fuck you. I'm kidding. No.
You sudden flashback to the later days with bruudhuvv whenever he was your master.
I knew he was evil though. There's a difference. But no, I do look very sad at that, and I don't respond to it.
All right.
Little
He
pouty
walks
face.
off. You guys hear, as he walks off, you guys hear a voice calling to you from down the street. Young masters!
Hey, it's our friend. I'm gonna like kind of turn away as everybody else turns toward him, so I can be sad for a second, then turn back.
Oh.
You all see Gearfrey walking down the road towards you. He appears to have found new clothing, the best that he can do,
This
like
meeting
suit-wise, like
Digi
because before he was wearing like tattered clothing and whatnot because he had to parkour down a mountain.
God damn it.
He's wearing like fairly nice clothes now, not as nice as before, because you know, Idelia, but fairly nice. Like he has a tie again that appears he may have made it himself. I have located what I said I was going to try to find, my friends.
Which is?
A large source of magic for me to absorb. To unlock the magic circuits within my body. The ones that were contained within the generation engine.
They call it a spirit lake, and it's about 8 hours away. To the north.
Wow, how convenient.
Tobias is like, I found the lake. It's 8 hours away. To the west. My place is to the north. I'll be to the east.
Well,
Fuck you! Why is everything 8 hours away in different directions?
Very inconvenient.
So, splitting the party. No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
Do you remember my request?
We were wondering if you were done with it. We were gonna find you before we got distracted.
Yeah.
Well, there's a rumor that I followed up on and have essentially confirmed. There is a large rock called an ether stone that is within an old abandoned mine. It shouldn't be dangerous. It was abandoned because they couldn't get the ether stone out of the mountain on account of its size. But if I were to come into contact with and absorb the magic within it, I should be able to overcharge and open up the magic circuits within the generation engine in my body. You following me so far?
A big shiny rock, take it over.
I can take that energy into my body and gain all sorts of magical abilities from the spirits, well, from the circuits of the mages who are inside of my... I can become more powerful.
Nailed it.
Would any of these other abilities happen to correspond with your master?
What do you mean?
I'd like to know if we could get a message to your master.
I have the ability to contact Mistress Orla, but I can only do it once, and I cannot do it until we decide to return home.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
As for the powers that would be unlocked, I'm not sure what magical abilities are within the circuits in my body, but they would likely be the spells that were memorized by the mages who became part of my generation engine. As such, it would be Orla's family magic.
So
Then what are we
perhaps
waiting
some
for?
sort of giant robot.
What? Can he become a giant robot?
I mean, that's.
Can we pilot Gearfree into battle?
Fucking, he just
my
like
God,
powers
yes.
up, and he's just like,
Eyes
this
cannot
is
help
how
but to orbit
I
the
have become
celestial body.
ascended Henshin!
Shall we fucking Voltrons?
Jesus.
He like finds another robot during like a particularly like big battle. Like he finds another clockwork soldier. He's like, we must fight together. Gearfree, got time?
Jesus.
But yeah, we can do. It's not that far. We should be able to make it there in 4 hours or so, and then it's just a matter of finding it within this mine. They didn't get very deep into the mountain, from what I heard. It shouldn't be a very long trip.
Man.
Alright, I'm game.
We said we'd help you. Let's go.
Gearfree, on the fucking combat tracker.
Yeah.
Yay.
But we'll get you
Why is he
across
on there
Pokeballs.
twice?
Yeah, he's on there twice.
Gearfree Chestnut unlocked in Gearfree Chestnut?
Don't mind that.
Why is he,
We got some cheats in
why is
him,
he
yo.
yellow instead of green?
Gear free cheat codes.
He's not a friend.
Green is like you guys. Yellow is like an indifferent party, which I use for everyone that's not your enemy.
Aww.
Gearfree's gonna betray us. Yellow. He's a yellow belly.
Yellow is neutral. But if I make it green, then like I can't toggle visibility on and off.
Okay.
Also, if I make it green, I believe you guys get access to exactly what is like the numbers for their health and stuff are.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
Gata! It just like grows wings and like thruster like jets, and his arm becomes like a laser lance.
Can he actually become like a fucking super robot? That would be amazing.
He'll just have access to like amazingly powerful magic.
Super fighting robot.
Eyes cannot help
We're
but to
fighting.
orbit the celestial body.
Gearfree! You gotta drive first gear with your fighting robot butler. You love robot butler. I love
robot butler. We love robot butler. Chicks love robot butler.
Quite.
Oh my god, yes! Quite.
Alright, so you guys are gonna go get crossbow bolts though?
Yes!
I think we're beyond crossbow bolts.
Duncan shows up. Hey guys, I have a favor I'd like you to help me with.
Fuck off, Duncan!
No, I hate Duncan's already so sad all the time.
He's like, fuck off, Duncan. Oh.
Oh, okay. He waddles away.
Fuck off, Duncan. Go play with your imaginary friends.
Oh my
They're
That's
not
like,
even real.
oh, okay, guy. I'll go to Duncan.
god.
Oh, God.
Let me guess, you need help doing something to the south.
8 hours away.
No,
Just get the arrows and go.
Duncan's like, I found the spirits of your friends. We can bring them. Yeah, whatever. Get away.
2 to Gearfree, the super mecha fighting butler.
Yeah, boy.
All right. For those that have not kept up with all the games, those in the chat, Gear Free is an ancient construct that is essentially a magical robot.
Butler.
That looks after the family of the people that sent them on this mission and is currently in helping them. So, crossbow bolts. They're a gold each. Oh no, sorry. It's a gold for 20.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Jesus.
That would be ridiculous.
No, they're 5 copies.
We can buy 100 of them with what Ian just cut.
Or
really
alternatively,
Ooh.
It's 100 gold for 20 plus 1 crossbow bolts, which would make your attack and damage higher.
Oh. Well, I'm poor, so.
Alternatively, it's 500 gold for 20 plus 2 crossbow bolts. Alternatively,
Price jumps here.
it's 5,000 for 20 plus 3 crossbow bolts.
Okay, can we just mug this guy?
Yeah, right?
He's
Can I
only
just
got
take
he's only
some?
got the plus 1s.
Oh. But can I mug him, though?
Plus 3 crossbow bolts would be like family heirlooms.
You're
But
avoiding the
where's
mugging question.
the quiver of infinite bolts?
Yeah.
There's no such thing here.
But it's a family heirloom passed down by this blacksmith people from the last adventure he had whenever his grandfather went and got justice for his grandmother's brother in southern Idelia.
Silly Deco. His grandfather passed down a nice tablecloth.
But it's a plus 3 tablecloth that summons crossbolts.
Crossbolts.
Crossfire. Anyway. I'm guessing we're just gonna get the regular bolts then.
I understand. We just got normal bolts, I guess.
How many would you like? Since it's 1 gold for 20.
I get 40.
Sure. So give up 2 gold.
Alright.
Wow, that could buy you 2 drinks.
Yo, right?
Pricing is
2
weird.
whole drink.
We could get 2 of those weird dragon fire drinks.
Oh my god.
So I'm just gonna type in 40.
Yeah, look at all my ammo!
Alright, so we just got bits. Did we get a thing with it? Answer when convenient. Do you think you'll be able to stream live action Nat19 once Izzy moves in? Well, the thing is, like,
There's still me.
yeah, Deco's still not here.
So we have to kill Deco, is what
We
you're
have to
saying.
kill Deco, and then we
Basically, yeah.
can.
Though if I ever do just like a household, like just tabletop game for the people in the house, I might try to find a way to stream it. Might be fun.
Yeah.
But may just as well be like and private game.
But until then, I'll just have to try to live in Aaron's bathtub again.
Hey, fucking
Aaron's bathtub sucks. You want to live in Logan's bathtub?
yeah. There's a jacuzzi in mine.
Yeah, boy.
Look at me sounding like a ritzy bastard.
I believe we've had that conversation
Yeah.
where it's like it's not
ruined
really
all
a
other
big deal.
All right. How much time do we got left? We got like an hour before this thing goes off, unless Buddy, like... do you know when your game's gonna start, Izzy?
I'm not seeing any specific notes about that.
Oh, more bits and another question.
Ooh.
Carrie would know a thing or two about living in Logan's bathtub.
Yeah, dude.
Totally.
Yeah. It's ruined all other bathtubs for me. I love that shit.
I'm just gonna sleep in the bathtub. It's gonna be great.
No, it's technically my room.
It's too bad. I called it way before you moved in there.
So you guys are...
Yeah,
I
but
called the bathtub
took
way before you moved in.
I took the initiative to actually do it, so it's my room.
But I called dibs, alright?
Do you guys have rations?
I have rations.
I don't think I do.
I don't think I do.
I have rations.
You guys will be traveling for about a day. Do you want to...
I have 10 rations.
Do you want to share them with the group so everyone can eat, or...?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aw.
I also have good berries, so...
I know, but like rations makes it so you don't have to use anything. Is good berries a cantrip?
Good berries as a first level spell.
Okay, so yeah, you don't have to do this. So. Are you guys gonna head on this trip now? By the way, I'm gonna bump you up a couple hours for the traveling and the Briar and the talking.
Oh, I thought we were gonna have to travel ourselves with the a couple of hours.
What?
I thought it's gonna be real time. My bad.
So yeah, it's 10 a.m. now. Gearfree said it would take like 4 hours to go a bit south, basically back to like the. It's the same kind of extended mountain range that Stonewell was built into, but it's not. It's like way far away from Stonewell.
Hey guys, look at the scenic cliffside over there.
Oh my god.
So it'll be about 4 hours to get there. A survival check may make it half that.
Should we do a survival check? Is what you're saying?
If you guys are leaving now. Are you leaving now?
I mean, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with leaving now.
Okay. Everybody roll a survival check.
Oh, fuck. Fuck.
I'm going on mute for a minute. Everybody's silent. What's going on?
God damn it,
Well,
guys.
Well, me and GAE-EL did not survive.
That's
Rolling
not what a survival check is for.
I know.
Everyone's dead.
I'm doing pretty good.
Stonewalker knows the lay of the land. Between Stonewalker and Ian, you guys cut the trip down to 2 hours by finding.
I am a druid, so.
It is now 12 p.m. When you guys arrive there. You guys walk towards this, like, you have to walk to the base of a mountain. It's not all that high. It's more like a series of fairly steep cliffs than it is a mountain. You do have to go through several man-made like tunnels built into the mountains to get up to the right part, though. Do you guys have any torches or any sources of light that you can use?
Dark vision.
Dark vision works.
I have 10 torches.
I don't think I have any.
I have a lot of shit
Yeah,
that we never use.
Do you want to give torches to those that can't see in the dark?
Yes, I would.
Alright, I'm just gonna quickly check see if there are any donations that we missed recently. Doesn't look like it. Cool. It's a good, by the way, it's a good month to get bits, because all the bits that we've gotten since ever are going to pay out at the end of this month.
Ooh!
Very excited for that.
This meeting was digi-destined.
We're gonna dance and sing.
So you guys will be able, you have like normal sight, I think up to 30 feet with torches. Aaron, second opinion on that, is that correct?
I think it's like bright light 30, and then dim
And
light
then-
for another 10 or so.
I think it's normally the same amount, so it'd be like dim 30 as well.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, good. So then you guys can effectively see. You can't hold the torch while using a two-handed weapon or anything. Not that you're going to get into a fight. For no reason at all. Actually, I'm not even going to tell you guys what you're going to roll. One sec.
Oh my
I'm
god.
gonna do the sneaky thing where I can roll stuff against you guys without you actually rolling it.
You bet.
Or
What?
we could not.
I like my thing better.
I got to sew one of my buttons back on my shirt. I'm fucking handy dandy.
Oh, look at you.
I also tied my shoes.
I dressed myself today.
Oh.
No.
No.
Proud of you.
Oh, that sucks. So, y'all,
Oh shit.
Yes,
how's everyone feeling?
pretty good until just now.
We had a rest and stuff. We're all good, right?
Everyone's
Feeling
good?
swole.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Feeling pretty good.
Feeling swole. That's good. Swole's good.
I'm feeling pretty good about everything.
Yeah.
Tiny bit sad.
Why sad?
Oh.
Cause this asshole called my asshole an asshole.
Oh yeah. That's fair. Just give me a second to set everything up, would you?
I have to, you know, I mean,
Put that in the
I understand that my master was evil, but you know, he's
guys-
always been evil.
are
He
you
didn't
guys-
make me evil. He didn't force me to do evil things.
Are you guys using the usual march order of GAE-EL in front, the two twins kind of in the middle, and then STONEWALKER in the back?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case.
With Shillelagh, I'm kidding. Can I Shillelagh the torch?
Oh my god.
I mean, it is wooden.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
I could totally Shillelagh the torch. That's actually fucking funny.
Holy shit.
Everything is a weapon in the hands of STONEWALKER.
And Gearfree will probably be in back with Deco, on account of, you know, just fortifying the back. Gearfree's like, GAE-EL knows what he's doing. So,
I'm just chatting with Gearfree. Blah 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 hair. Blah 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 makeup.
You guys end up traveling through a very very dark, fairly long extended dugout cave area, and none of you passed the roll. So I would say you hear the movement of things in the dark, but you don't.
Oh no.
That means it's safe.
Yeah, this seems fine.
Yeah, that should be fun.
That means it's completely safe.
Yeah.
Oh man, totally. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm still setting things up. 1 second.
Do 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 do.
Okay, so they're going to attack the ones that are closer to them. Roll. Oh, I'm pursuing initiative. Oh, look at that. We'll do it again. Oh. Alright, so a series of creatures appear that look like these lumbering, you can see them like barely in the dark. They look like these fairly large, like slightly bigger than human, but hunched over, like white furred. They look like furry, orcish looking creatures, but more feral.
Would I know anything about them since they seem feral and druid and outside all the time?
Roll nature.
Nature! I'm gonna put 3.
Okay.
1.
Can I roll nature too, just in case?
Highest is a 21.
I'm giving STONEWALKER this because Druid. That's really the only way that they would know. These are called Quaggoths. Quaggoths are
nature.
What?
I just have really high nature.
Oh.
I'll let you go for it as well. Alright, that is a... Alright, so you two are good. Quaggoths, there's not a whole lot to know about them. They are creatures that mostly dwell in darkness and underground. They were a once intelligent tribe of you know, as far as the Typemoon universe is concerned, magical creatures that lost their sentience and became feral as magic was pushed farther and farther out of common society. Eventually, they turned to being largely cannibalistic and low intelligence. Now they're no better than monsters. And they're all gonna get a turn before you guys with advantage on their attacks.
No, they're not.
Oh no!
What the fuck?
So me and Ian barely have done is say quag off, and then boom.
Yeah.
So here's the thing about Quaggoths.
Quickly, don't let them jump down on you! Ah!
Village, no!
Ooh, that was a nat 20.
Oh, fuck.
GAE-EL, you are being hit. The first one misses with its second attack, but it criticaled with its first attack.
I swear to God, if this is how we die, I'll be so mad.
In a case,
You say we a lot. I'd like to take me and Gearfree out here. We're just gonna leave.
So first of all, damage. So it does 12 with that attack, with its critical hit. I'm gonna roll from the critical hit table. 1 sec. Bap. 4. Okay, so this one falls down and rushes you, GAE-EL. It slashes at you. Its first attack raking your armor, not doing much to it. The second one clawing at your eyes. It doesn't like claw them out, but you are blinded until the end of your next turn. Yay, your biggest fucking GAE-EL's debilitated. These Quaggoths clearly know what they're doing. They've been studying this party.
They've been following us since the prison. They're being led by the Invisi-Crocodile.
Alright, GAE-EL. Oh no, I blinded Stonewalker instead.
Ah!
Oh no!
GAE-EL gets blinded, he's like, Alquam's here! Alright, the next one that goes.
What did I do this time?
Quaggoth 1, which is going after Stonewalker.
No, it's not.
It is,
How dare it?
It doesn't need to do
First
that.
attack misses.
That's right, motherfucker.
Second attack is a critical.
Or
it's not.
And it strikes you for, how much is that? For 11 damage. And also critical hit table. Let's do this. Yay. That's
lose
a
an
20.
arm. Ah!
What happens?
No!
It's dead.
Oh shit.
No!
I think you're losing an arm.
No, I'm not!
What? What?
Roll me Constitution.
I mean, put inspiration on this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put 20?
Alright. Get above
I don't want to lose an arm?
Get above a 15.
Okay, that seems a lot more doable. I have a really good constitution.
Stonewalker doesn't want to lose an arm?
Shut up, you're dead.
I mean, that's a 15 right there, but I'm gonna keep going.
15. There you go.
It's 22, 17.
Try and get that 20, boy.
I mean, I don't know if a 20 will actually do anything.
Nah.
You really don't lose. Ah, there we go.
Play!
Okay, so I'm gonna substitute that, because losing an arm seems pretty, since you made the
Pretty
save.
debilitating!
It's pretty debilitating for a fight like this. If this was like a bigger thing, I wouldn't care. But I'm going to... it claws into your shoulder, dealing a lot of damage. It's going to... where is it? Disadvantage. Where are you? Which one's you? God damn it, Combat Tracker, what are you doing? God damn it, Combat Tracker! Where are you?
Concern it.
Stonewalker! You are going to have disadvantage on strength saving throws for a while.
Oh, that's fine. I don't have any strength anyway.
And Constitution.
I don't like that part, though.
Yeah, until the next time you rest. Just real quick, gonna roll something.
So this thing almost tore off my arm, so I'm just gonna be like, ah! I'm gonna scream. That hurts.
Yep, that thing almost tore off your arm. And now
I will let out a wail because that sucks.
Because that sucks. All right, next one's turn. This one. What are you gonna do? This one Quaggoth, which seems it stands a bit more upright than the others. It's
got a name, not a number.
Quaggoth Thanaut. It seems to conjure some kind of spell, like moves its hands together, and then pushes its hands in like onto its own chest, and it casts Enlarge on itself.
Oh dear.
So
God damn it, you're free.
Well, this is because you took us on your goddamn errand.
We could have went 8 hours into the forest. No.
Seriously, you said this was safe. Lying bitch.
There's some bullshit. There's some pure bullshit right now. Oh my god, he's right next to me. Oh god.
No.
Oh god.
He's then going to go ahead and take a little attacky attack on you. Actually, Enlarge reduce. No, that's one action, so he's good, but he is huge now.
It just squishes me under his fucking hand.
It's a problem.
Quaggoth 4! Which one is 4?
You skipped Finn.
You did skip Finn.
I skipped Finn because Finn is not. They're getting an attack before all of you.
But Finn.
This one's going after. This one's going after Gear Free. It may have made a mistake.
Oh Jesus!
I hope it made a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
That's a miss.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it attacks both times in Gear Free. It gets hit by the first one, but it doesn't manage to cut through the metal that's underneath his skin. It hits a particularly chunky part, and the second one he manages to knock away once he's aware of the attackers. And now this Quaggoth. Oh, that one should have hit Ian.
Oh.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead in 1 sec. So Quaggoth, you go ahead and then yeah, there we go. That makes sense. And then don't make fun of me. All right, so that one missed. So advantage attack. Woo!
I'm good.
That is a hit. And then, yep, those are both hits. So, but it's only slashing you with both of these. No critical.
Oh, I'm resistant to slashing.
Oh.
All right, 1 sec. I believe I can put a thing on your sheet for that.
It's on the main.
It's on the what?
Like special move. So that's what it's immune to, right? Because of the sword.
Yeah, but that doesn't actually affect his thing. What's that?
Ah,
Damage bonus, attack bonus. I believe I should be typing in resist. Here's that part of the stream where I reference what the programming language is. Love this part of the stream.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's resist.
While you're doing this, can I go pee?
Yeah, go for it.
Sweet.
Guys, my arm hurts.
Okay, so you're resistant to just slashing?
Yes. Let me double check. Yeah, slashing damage.
In that case, take away that damage. Gonna roll this again to make sure that worked. Look at you, resistant to slashing. Yep, partially resisted. There you go. So that's officially on your sheet now. So it takes 2 slashes at you. Is that the sword that gives that to you?
Yeah, it's the benefit of the sword.
Okay, the sword draws itself and like actually raises, it like puts itself into your hand and manages to, you manage to deflect part of the attacks.
Weird how it only does that with slashing attacks.
I mean...
Very strangely temperamental sword.
I mean, magic.
The sword's like, I will protect you from all of this! Ah!
Alright, going up to the top of the turn order now. A Quaggoth!
Oh, humans are so cool!
They have the first turn. Well, it has
Have
a
we even
first turn.
rolled initiative yet?
I rolled initiative.
That surprise round, yo.
Yeah, they got the drop on you guys, so they got a full round of attacking you guys. Alright, who are you attacking, Quaggoth? You're the one going after GAE-EL, who is still blinded. You're targeting it already, Aaron?
Yeah.
Because yeah, our initiative isn't in the combat tracker.
Yeah, it is.
For our characters? No.
Should be. Oh, it didn't.
No,
That's weird.
The combat tracker RCS.
No, he's right though. The actual.
Oh yeah, our initiative numbers aren't there. So what you mean?
I'm gonna re-roll that. Roll all initiatives. Going back to the top.
That's a lot better.
That's way better.
Yeah, that looks better.
That's weird that I didn't do it before.
I'm still close to last.
There, GAE-EL, you're blinded for this turn, but go ahead.
I'm gonna attack him twice with the Edge of Vindication. Hit my face.
Go for it. Also, I should wonder, Quaggoths, you guys fiends? Nope, humanoids. Good. Oh wow. So the first one. Why wasn't the second one? Why didn't the second one have disadvantage? That's weird. Okay, so yeah, you the first one misses, the second one hits.
The second one says advantage, disadvantage, so.
Yeah, that's weird.
Oh, okay. That's weird that it did both, but whatever.
Advantage, disadvantage.
I guess they just cancel each other out. So the second one hit those.
plus 5 since he hit me. I'll have to roll it manually because it doesn't have the syntax.
So let's see, one sec. So what does it add? What's the damage at?
It's because he hit me. Edge of Vindication does 2d10 necrotic instead of 1d10.
So it adds 1d10?
Yeah.
Okay, so damage. 1 second, I'm just adding it to your thing. Did a thing just pop up on yours? It says Edge of Vindication. Should be in your effects field on the combat tracker.
Yep.
Can you turn that on and off on your own, or do I have to do that? Do you have a button that can turn it off?
I don't see any button for that.
Okay, so I'll turn it off when we have to. But go ahead and roll. It should apply automatically now.
I'm back.
All right, so you take the Edge of Vindication, you summon it out. As you do, you slash wildly. The first attack misses, with the Quaggoth ducking under it in the darkness. As it ducks under it, it moves a rock on the ground. You hear that, and you attack down, slashing downwards towards it. You cleave it, dealing 20 damage to it. The Edge of Vindication causing parts of its flesh to rot as it's hit. Ian's turn!
Get it, boy.
Alright. Okay.
How much damage is that Quaggoth? Why isn't it showing that? Oh, also, GAE-EL, you were targeting yourself when you did that.
Digi-destined.
Targeting myself.
De-target yourself. Oh, is that why? Did you attack yourself? Yeah, that second attack, you attacked yourself. That's why it...
Oh, you have advantage when you attack yourself.
Why did you attack yourself?
Which Quaggoth was that? That was 3.
I got 3.
So I'll just say you still hit, because why not? But bam. Just make sure you...
Bam.
I don't know why that did that.
It's bizarre.
Alright, Ian.
Yeah, let's see here. This way. Yeah, we're pretty close range. I'll just attack him with my sword.
Alright, go for it.
Gonna use 2 inspiration.
Gotcha.
Let's see here.
You already targeting him? Yeah.
Yep.
That's a miss. Oh, it's a hit. And that's a hit. Well, yeah, you didn't get any criticals, but you hit.
Yeah, boy.
Sweet. Alright. Roll damage.
Yeah. You strike back at him. You... Love how it's a 1 and then it became 8. You deal 8 damage to him. You slash at him. You, unfortunately, you stumble a bit when you're attacking, but you still do quite a bit of damage with your weapon. The stumble just accounting for the 1. Alright. And then Isla!
Brr. Would...
The big one goes grr.
Grr. Fuck. Would we know what these things are weak to? Like, you know, fire and lightning and such?
How come Isla has her fate cards beside of her on the initiative tracker, but I don't?
Cause I'm special? No, I'm kidding.
I don't know, man.
I mean, my inspiration's also wrong.
Yeah, same.
How much do you have?
A lot.
Yeah, dude. 164.
I mean, I haven't adjusted this game, so of course it's wrong as of this game changing it.
Maybe it just shouldn't be up there. That's gonna be wrong most of the time.
It's gonna change. Yeah.
So I have like 240.
Yeah. But yeah. So like fire, lightning, things like that. Would I know, or like STONEWALKER would know, so I could like ask.
If you're wondering if these guys are weak against anything?
Yeah.
Like, were our nature checks high enough to learn anything about that?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a nature check.
What, me?
We already did that.
Isla didn't.
Isla
Oh.
didn't. Yeah.
But wouldn't we know?
Was mine?
And would have best told her?
I mean, can I use like 2 inspiration for it?
Okay.
Ooh.
If not, we'll just go to my turn and I'll tell.
You alright? God
Oh,
damn it, Carrie,
well.
come on. That's
Hey!
I'm just going through removing the inspiration things from one sheet. These things do not have any known weaknesses in that regards, apart from that they are immune to poison.
They're immune to poison. Okay.
That's a weakness?
It's useful information.
Yeah.
Don't try and poison them.
Yeah, don't try and poison them.
They're incredibly strong and powerful. That's a
Their weakness is they cannot be harmed by any kind of damage.
What kind of horse shit is that?
Got it. I'll just have to hit him with something that's not damage. I'll hurt his feelings.
He is immune to emotional damage.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
it's not a magic power, he's just a very strong one.
I will bankrupt his family.
Jesus.
Spends the next like 20 years becoming an accountant and then head of a bank and then like
Dealing
setting up this
financial damage.
setting this political situation so that their family has to sell their house. And he's like, haha, I won.
Stonewalker, stuff his face with good berries until he gets high cholesterol.
I got it. You can count on me, voice of a dead guy.
Is the big guy too close for me to use?
No, he is. He should be fine. 5 to the
Yeah.
monsters, and can one of the Quaggoths get called Dave? Why, yes, it can.
Big dude.
Quag
Dave.
off.
Oh yeah, we were letting them name people earlier.
Dave off.
Oh yeah.
This Quaggoth
Dave
is
off.
now named Dave.
Dave off. Wait a minute, wasn't Dave off the one that hurt me?
Fuck you, Dave off.
No, Dave off is the one
Dave
you're gear,
off.
that's trying to fight gear free.
Okay. Dave off's fine in my book.
Okay.
The other one almost killed me though. Oh, it didn't
I
kill me, but
would
it took off my what it
like-
took off, you know what I mean.
To cast elemental weapon on my crossbow and make it fiery.
Okay, so that's 1d4 damage, right?
Yes. And
Okay.
then I also want to use my sharp shot.
Okay, one sec. Elemental weapon. ATK. 1. DMG. 1d4 fire. And then you're also using sharp shot.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get the visual novel H-scene music out of here. Okay, cool. Because it's been
No!
How dare you? That's what I want my battle music.
This is gonna turn into such an 8 scene. I've already been fucked.
Alright, so they are on and you are good to go.
Okay. Give me 5 inspiration for attacking it.
Yep.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and actual roll. I got 2 nat 1s.
One's in there, but you hit.
Holy
That's the important
shit.
thing.
Be sure to give your bow back its stuff.
Yeah. What's the wrong thing?
So yeah, you only used 1 bolt.
I'll use 1. So what, like damage now?
Yep, just roll your damage.
Cool.
20 fucking 5.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Because she used sharp shots, that's an additional 10 plus her normal damage plus 1d4 fire damage. You fire a flaming bolt aimed dead like between its eyes. It hits it. It doesn't manage to pierce through its skull, but it does burn it.
Oof.
Fuck.
Look at this.
Isla, shoot the one over here, please. I'm kidding.
Oh, he took over half his health. Can I? Is this in here? System. Yes! Something I wanna do for little guys sometimes. You did over half his health and damage. I'm rolling for system shock.
Oh, dude! Hell yeah!
System shock. Roll 9. Can't take reactions till the end of its next turn. Not a big deal, but it happened. So yeah,
Does he also
system.
have to, does he also have to roll a concentration check to see if he can maintain enlarge?
Mmm.
Yeah.
Oh, good call, Aris.
Where are you?
Get fucked, you big bitch.
You prepare to be a little bitch. Alright, so that will be con. What was your highest attack roll? What's the highest one you got? 22? Yeah, 22.
Yeah.
So he probably isn't going to beat that. He's going to use a bunch of inspiration. Open Dragon Head.
Oh, shit.
And roll! Wow, he beat it.
This meeting was
he beat it.
Digi-destined.
Fuck!
Damn it!
He got a 19 on one of them.
But fucking...
Fucking Quaggoth.
If anybody wants to name the other Quaggoths, then send donations.
Yeah, then donate.
Yeah.
Digi-destined.
How many viewers do we got right now? Click. 49. Alright, so, that's your attack. Gearfree's turn.
Gearfree, help!
Gearfree cares not for the Quaggoth that is in front of him. He's going to do he's going to pull out the volcanic glaive.
I gave that to you. Protect me.
You owe me.
He's going to use 2 on each of his attacks. He gets 3 attacks total. Alright. First 2. 1, 2. So this is the first attack. Alright, that is... Oh, he got a critical on the first one. The second attack! He hit, and the third attack! Alright. First one's crit. So roll your damage. Bam. He pulls out the glaive. It ignites. It catches on fire. He strikes down at it, burning it. The first attack, he gashes its arm in the same way that the other one tried to take out Stonewalkers. He then goes for his other 2 attacks. 15. 14. I think it's dead.
Gave off!
No!
Gave off, why?
He cuts it. His first attack burns through and chops off its arm. Before the arm can hit the ground, he strikes it again with 2 more attacks, spinning and striking with the glaive in a very monk-esque fashion, and then smashes it with the back end of it.
Technically, Dave Off is dying. Can he make a death saving throw for the rest of the fight?
No.
Oh my god.
It falls to the
Dave
ground.
Off needs to be our friend off.
Its various pieces on fire. It falls to the ground. There's now proper illumination in here. People, you can drop your torches, use 2-handed weapons if you need to.
Hey, cool. Dave Off's the torch.
Alright, what do we get? Shay donated $2. The Quaggoth shall be named William Quaggery. The next one I'll name William Quaggery.
That's a great name.
That's a solid name. I love it.
William Quaggery.
Oops, not William Quagroy. William Quaggery. Incidentally, it is William Quaggery's turn.
Is William Quaggery the motherfucker that's in front of me because he's gonna die?
He is attacking Ian.
Okay, he's not that. Okay, he's fine then. We're fine with William Quaggery.
Okay, it's going for his first attack, and it doesn't do so well. It's going to use some inspiration on its second attack.
Jesus.
It's going to use 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh my god!
It misses!
Oh my god!
Yeah, miss.
Just dodging like a fucking ninja.
I wish I dodged like a ninja.
Alright. The one after GAE-EL is going to attack. I'm going to use 4 inspiration on both of its attacks because GAE-EL. Also, GAE-EL, you're no longer blinded. I'll remove that from your sheet.
2.
Alright. 1! Wait, Wounded Fury, what is that? Right, 10. 2! This is the first attack. 3, 4, 5. Yep, alright, so that missed. Second set. It hit! Now we're seeing if we get a 20. We are not getting a 20. In fact, 2 1s were in there. Alright, GAE-EL, prepare for this small amount of damage. It did the most it could possibly do, but it's still not much! It lunges at you and starts slashing at you. You parry its first attack. It brings its claw over and slashes, nicking your face. It leaves like 2 little tiny gashes in your cheek. Alright. Stonewalker, your turn.
Get that shit, girl!
Oh, also, I just want to point out for the sake of stream continuity, we just got 5 bits with #plague dinner plate dick.
Yay! Dinner plate dick!
Oh, that dinner plate dick.
And $5 with no, Davoth, I just named you. Okay, how about Langoth? All right, I'm gonna name one Langoth.
Aw.
Don't name this one. It's gonna die.
Oh shit.
Langoth.
Okay, you named this one. Now I feel bad.
Goddamn death sentence.
Make sure to
So
target.
of course with my shillelagh primed,
Of course.
I think I'm going to do to this thing what I did to Kosuke.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
I want to summon a tree underneath it.
There's not a whole lot of room in here for that.
Sucks. The tree's gonna blow up. I'm kidding. Okay.
Oh
I forgot we were in a cave.
You can still do it. It just the tree might.
Kill us all?
Yeah.
Yeah, my fuck is up.
That's fine. I didn't like those guys anyway.
That would have been cool.
Well, other than that, I don't actually have any good single target spells.
Damn it, we're all up in your business.
I guess I'm just gonna shillelagh the fuck out of this guy.
Cool.
All right. Shillelagh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that because it doesn't do strength anymore.
attack, right? I don't know if that's a
Huh?
counted. Staff of the Woodlands. 1 sec. So +2/+2/+2. Shillelagh adds a +1, right?
Shillelagh makes it to where it counted as a magic weapon, and I roll my wisdom instead of strength.
Right. Wisdom instead of strength. Do I have that set? Staff of the Woodlands. Yeah, I have that
Yeah,
set.
my Staff of the Woodlands is set up for it already.
Alright. So, go ahead and roll that attack. It's like, eh. Well, you.
Shit.
You didn't target it.
Yeah.
But you can target it. That hit. Spoiler.
Okay. Let me target this bitch. There we go.
You damage.
All right. And boom. And because of my thing, hold up. My new ability skill thing.
Ooh.
The.
I don't remember what it's called.
The one that lets you smack twice.
Yee.
Polearm expertise, I believe.
Yee.
When you attack with a pole, weapon, or staff, you can use a bonus action to attack with the other end, dealing 1d6. So roll another attack. I believe we already set up.
Yeah, because of shillelagh, it's the same modifier.
Okay.
Roll another attack. Okay, never mind.
That missed. Yeah! It's like you smack him, you like bring the other end up to hit him, and you just kind of do a flourish and spin.
I don't have very many good single target spells. It's only shillelagh.
It is Langoth's turn.
No!
Langoth demands blood!
Langoth, please.
Langoth will use 3 inspiration on both of his attacks.
I will use 3 inspiration as well, Langoth.
Oh, I shouldn't have said it out loud, should I?
Yeah, you really shouldn't have.
Look how you just said this. He's like, I'm going to use 3 inspiration. Yeah, Langoth, well, I'm going to use 3 on you. So, that's a total of 6, just FYI. The first attack misses.
Oh no.
The second attack hits.
Didn't I get rid of his?
He gets 2 attacks. That's why I said you have to use 3 inspiration to get rid of them, because he used 3 on each of his 2 attacks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get you.
So you lost 6. He attacked with his normal attacks just now, and 1 hit.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Damage!
No.
Maximum damage! Langoth strikes with the fury of his people!
I hate the fury of your people!
You're very angry people.
Why are you such an angry people?
Why are you such an angry people?
Finn the Owl's turn.
So, I have learned that I can use touch spells through Finn.
Yep.
Ooh.
Can I use Cure Wounds on myself through Finn?
Oh my god.
I believe you still have to cast them.
Oh, okay.
They just go to where, so it would have been on your turn.
Then Finn's just gonna fucking fly in front of this thing and beat the shit out of it.
Finn's just gonna do an attack.
Yeah, he is.
Damn, son.
Caca. That was way too big for Finn. There we go. Caca.
Get him in there closer.
Caca. Alright, so he's targeting him. Would he like
Protect
to use
me,
any
Finn.
inspiration?
Finn will use 2 inspiration.
So 1. That's a hit. 2. And no criticals today, but he does do 1 slashing damage.
Take that!
The big Quaggoth goes!
He technically isn't Finn flanking, so he should have got an advantage.
Oh,
I mean,
what?
He's still hit, though. Alright.
I mean, that's 1 more attack he should have
And
had.
that wasn't a 20. Alright. The big Quaggoth is going to go after Carrie. It does not appreciate being shot in the face by fire.
Well, fucking, I don't appreciate it getting all big right next.
It's going to use inspiration.
Oh, fuck. Combating inspiration.
How much?
10.
Alright, it doesn't have any more inspiration.
Damn right, get fucked.
It attacks with its 2. The first hits.
Fuck.
The second hits also.
Oh, God.
Wah. It strikes you with its 2 massive arms, trying to crush you. It does 16 damage in total. Which reminds me.
Isla's a habit of getting Frodo'd. Like, anytime there's a big thing, it just pimp slaps her.
Yo, right? Like,
Hey, said it.
I almost lost an arm.
Yeah, we stopped that, though.
Yeah, that was fine.
Hopefully this thing doesn't crush you, Isla.
Oh,
I believe in
probably
you.
will. This is probably how I'm gonna...
I would be very sad if that were the case.
You're right. Same.
GAE-EL, your turn.
Out of the one that I've been attacking and the large one, which one looks like it's in worse condition to GAE-EL?
The one you've been attacking. Actually, no. Comparatively, let's see that. And the worst condition is the big one. It's taken. It looks like it's worse for the damage it took. What with a flaming bolt going between its eyes.
Yeah, fucked it up. Good.
If you're making that movement, you're going to be attacked by the Quaggoth opportunity attack.
It's okay.
So let's see, which one is that? Which one that is? That's the unnamed Quaggoth.
Oh no! Someone quick name it.
It
Fucking
Name it so we can die.
Only the people may name them.
No.
Hold on. $1, Isla. You need to drink your mutagen. Otherwise, you won't survive to get back to Orla to make gay babies with her. Also, can you name one of the Quaggoths Philip the Long Living?
There you go.
Okay, I might need to retcon that movement now.
Oh, sorry. We should probably pronounce this Philippe the Long Living.
Philippe.
So, are you gonna change your attack to him?
Yes.
Alright, Philippe the Long Living. Alright, go ahead and move yourself back then. I'm gonna put those inspiration back in the dragon head since it's not attacking you because you didn't move.
He's gonna attack. Philippe the Long Living.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Jesus.
Goodbye, Philippe.
And he's also the last one that hit me, so he's getting the 2d10 again.
Oh shit.
Or Philippe.
Oh, that was a bad roll, Aaron.
Oh no.
I mean, it
That was a much better roll.
Because you stab Philippe the Long Living with the Edge of Vindication and throw it against the wall, which it smashes into, then falls to the ground. Goodbye, Philippe the Long Living.
Oh no.
You lived as you died. Long. I don't know what that means, but it felt good to say.
Alright guys, the only one left to name is the big one.
Ian, your turn.
All
How will
right.
you fight William Quaggery?
Yes.
Geese.
Yes.
Let's see, I'm gonna try something I haven't done much of. I'm gonna use my arcane poisons.
Ooh.
Okay.
And I'm gonna dump a little crown of madness on my sword.
Oh my god.
Oh.
And I'm gonna use 5 inspiration.
Do you have a crazy making sword right now?
The sword doesn't like that you did that.
So yes, let's see. So Crown of Madness.
The sword's like.
They're saving.
That is a saving throw one, right? Yeah, that's wisdom. So inspiration wouldn't do anything because it saves against you. Unless you
I
use
think it's
to
inspiration
hit it.
on the attack.
It's to hit it. All right, go for it.
Yeah, because I'm dumping it on my sword. Also, from what I understand from the description, rather than the usual duration, it lasts for either the duration of the spell or my proficiency bonus, whichever is lower, which is like 3, so it'll last 3 turns if I hit.
Okay.
But it does not require me to do concentration checks. It just kind of maintains because it's a poison.
And make sure you mark off your spell slot.
Will do.
There
Okay.
you go.
So I'm going to use 5 inspiration on that to try and hit him. 1,
Well, it's a hit.
2.
That's a critical.
Holy shit!
So go ahead and roll your damage.
Just kills it.
I love that sword.
Status heavy. You want to roll from the critical hit table?
Sure.
Okay, so share.
I'm sure the sword loves you back.
Oh, damn right it does. Oh.
1. In addition to standard critical, you knock the target prone. So William Quaggery, you are now prone, sir.
Not sure if that really helps me with what I just did to him.
And then, so actions, where are you? Crown of Madness. So now, go into your spells, go to Crown of Madness, and click the save button. Like, click the magnifying glass under Crown of Madness and make him roll that thing.
Let's see.
This isn't a poison, is it?
It acts as a poison because I was casting it. He fails it!
Woo!
So
Because I thought these guys were immune to poison.
Poison bitch.
Oh, poisoned as in the effect, but...
Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, it's poisoned as in the effect and poison as in the damage type, but not this particular sort of thing.
Okay, making sure.
Cool.
So go ahead and click the effect button now.
Effects.
And that applied it to him. Bam.
Cool.
Alright. Do my bidding, William Craggery!
So now he makes an attack that you choose every turn. Can you say one on the first turn? I can't remember. Because don't you have to spend your action doing that? Let's see. Charm target must use its action before moving on each turn to attack a melee creature and self you mentally choose. Oh, okay. So you choose the target now, and then you spend your turns. You use your action to maintain this.
Although, given that I don't have to do concentration stuff because it's a poison, that seems like it would work a little differently.
I'm only going to grant the concentration bit. I'm still going to go with how the spell works.
Fine. Alright, then... Yeah, I guess have him attack the one that's near Stonewalker?
Ian, this is why you're my favorite.
No, bitch! What?
Alright, so...
Hashtag best one.
I'm sorry, it seems to be doing slightly better.
Okay, so it's targeting that. So just on your turns, you use your action to maintain that, and it'll keep attacking. It makes a saving throw again at the end of each of its turns.
William Quaggery, help me!
Alright. Isla, your turn.
Yeah, that thing hit me. I'm just gonna fire again.
Alright, your stuff's all still set, so go ahead.
5 inspiration? Because fuck him.
Sure.
1, 2, 3,
That's
4.
a hit, so now we're just waiting for criticals.
And my actual roll.
And now make sure you mark it back down to 1. You hit, so roll your damage. Oh, so you're not actually targeting it.
Oh, fuck. Well, whatever.
Retarget it, roll damage.
Ah, fine. But I got really good damage.
25, let's see. 25 would, I believe... Yeah, 25 would kill it, so that one's just dead.
Eyes cannot help.
Yeah, I did it! I took out the big one!
You fire again. Yeah, it hits it. You fire a bolt at its head again. The previous bolt that was sticking out of it, you drive it into its skull. Its concentration.
I was aiming for its eye socket.
Leaving an impact on me.
The spell that is on ends, so as it shrinks down, the bolt in its head does not shrink, causing the size of the hole that you cause to expand as its skull shrinks around the bolt. It falls down on the ground. It is dead.
Yay.
Real dead.
Real dead.
Way to go, Isla.
I did it!
Gearfree's turn. He's going to turn, and he's going to attack that guy over down. With his 3 attacks, he's not going to roll, give him self-inspiration. He's flanking because of what's going on, so attack 1. Hit, attack 2. Hit, attack 3. Hit. And now... Is he actually targeting that thing? Target. It's actually not. What is he? Bam.
Get out of here, Langoth.
Yeah, you sack of shit.
Goddamn Langoth.
Yeah.
Oh, that was not what I meant to roll. Bam! Bam! Is it dying? Bam.
I hate fighting one thing. Every time there's only one thing in front of us, I almost die.
Langoth is very much dead.
Yay!
Gearfree sticks the glaive into it. It ignites, and it casts him to the side. That leaves only William Quaggery.
William, kill yourself!
William is
Did I just tell him to kill himself at this point?
I'm not. I don't know if that
Kinda made the
spell.
spell work that way.
I don't think it can cause self-harm, but I'll check.
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, there's
William, come give me a hug, and then we stab him in the back.
You wouldn't appreciate it if I'd used that logic on you, Izzy.
It's true.
There's no one left here. You can't attack anyone.
Let's see.
I don't want to waste his spell slot.
Fortunately, if you can't command him to attack anyone, he acts.
Can you
I believe he gets
make
his
him
action back.
dude, can you make him just come with us?
No, he doesn't have control over it. He just has the ability to
Control
tell him
over
to
who
attack.
he attacks. And
Oh,
only at the
fuck,
beginning of the
that
turn.
Sucks.
Plus, it only works for 3 rounds.
Fuck.
And since his current target is gone, he may be able to attack however he wants.
Oh shit.
Humanoid head to madness. Charm
Pride
target.
of Madness as an arcane poison is kind of bullshit.
Not really. It's target.
You need to
time.
use it at the beginning of battle.
Well, I mean, because there are a huge amount of restrictions for
Yeah, but you'll need to use it at the beginning of battle. That way, that nobody else is dead.
Well, you also can't tell them where to move. It moves normally, so if he's not near any enemies, he's just like, yeah, if I'm standing beside a teammate, I'll hit them. But otherwise, fuck you, and he'll just keep fighting. He just has a crown now.
It has a crown now.
And it goes to attack. It's not going to use any inspiration. And it, for some reason, has advantage.
Okay.
Automatic miss.
Why does it have inspiration? Well, okay.
Maybe because I charmed it?
Oh, yeah. You did. So that's the thing. If it attacks you, it's charmed by you, so it has trouble attacking you. It tries to attack you, but it holds itself back. It moves slower than normal, so you dodge from side to side. Stonewalker, your turn! Also, we got a $1 donation. Gearfree, stop killing the monsters I name. I'm gonna refill the dragon.
All the amazing things I can do. Gonna go hit it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go bop it in the face.
I'm gonna go give it a bop.
I'm gonna go give it a real good bop.
Make sure you target it.
Oh
yeah, right. It was supposed to do a saving throw on the end of its turn. 1 sec. So,
I mean, it's not like that even really.
Oh shit.
It failed that saving throw, so it's still Crown of Madness.
It is not himself, even in his last moments.
Oh no.
I'm gonna roll first attack.
That's a hit.
Damn.
Damage.
Just kill him already.
You smash him with your weapon. He doesn't take a whole lot of damage.
Second attack.
That's a hit. So now it's 1d4 plus strength. So that's the other attack is 1d4 plus strength.
No, my other attack is the same thing because I'm still have Shillelagh.
Isn't the second attack from your ability? Doesn't the ability say it's like? Well, then it'd be 1d4 plus wisdom.
Oh no, Shillelagh turns my damage into a d8 plus my wisdom.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot about that bit. Hit.
Yeah, that's why it's just the same thing over and over.
Do your hit. Nice. And you killed it.
I just walked up and bashed it twice. Hit it in the face, then I tripped it in the leg, and it falls and dead.
And it falls to the ground. They are dead. Their opportunistic ambush has failed. However, you are still very hurt, Stonewalker.
It really hurt. Yeah, it hurts.
That damage will go away if somebody uses Cure Wounds on you, or if someone passes a medicine check on you.
You know what? I'm down by almost half my health. I guess I'll just Cure Wounds myself.
I mean, I could try and do a medicine check on you. I'm apparently proficient in that.
Well, yeah, but will I heal? Because I only have 32 health left.
Yeah, the Cure Wounds would also heal you.
So I'm just gonna Cure Wounds myself.
All right, make sure you target yourself before you roll it.
Me. Yeah.
I'm getting rid of that thing on you, so target yourself and then give up the spell slot and then roll.
I'm gonna give up just a second level spell slot for it.
Okay.
Because I don't have as many good second levels as I have first levels.
Got a $1 donation.
You were like a child to me, William Quackery. A poor, pathetic, furry child that any mother would have abandoned as soon as it was born. +1 to Stonewalker.
Yay!
I enjoy the throwing under the bus. You were a fool. I loved you, but knew that you would meet your end in a pathetic way. I want you to know, while I mourn your loss, I am not saddened by it. Alright, so...
But yeah, I just thought better. It's like, I might as well just heal myself, because I only had 30 health left.
Alright. So you guys heal. Are you going... There's nothing else in there. They didn't drop any loot. These creatures were covered in fur. They didn't carry equipment or anything.
I'm gonna skin them.
Are you gonna skin them? The druid's gonna skin the monsters?
Hell yeah, I'm not kidding.
They look delicious.
That would take some doing.
I'm gonna fucking skin them. I'm gonna let Finn eat them. I'm kidding.
Alright, I'm gonna turn off the end of indication here.
Finn will gain their anti-poison powers.
Turn off sharp shot. I'm gonna keep elemental weapon on your sheet, Carrie, but I'm gonna keep it off.
Cool.
Yeah, what else can I have mess with? There we go. I'm slowly getting all your guys' effects on your sheets and just turn them on or off when they're needed. Bam.
Shillelagh is good, dude. It makes it where I never have to worry about strength ever.
Gear-free flourishes and spins the spear, the glaive, and fastens it to his back.
After I cure myself, I'm just like moving my shoulder around, just like I've never, you know, thought about my shoulder before and my arm, and I'm glad I have it.
Aww.
You don't know what you've got till it's almost ripped off your body.
Exactly. I'm gonna say that profound line out loud as well. It's like you don't know what you got until it's almost ripped off your body.
No.
All right.
Then the audience thinks back to Lorenzo losing both of his hands.
Are you guys going to continue onwards up the mountain?
Can I offer to do a medicine check on GAE-EL to heal his wound?
GAE-EL doesn't have any status stuff, so he just needs like actual curing.
I see.
Yes. The medicine check for Stonewalker would be to take away the disadvantage on strength and constitution saving throws.
Okay.
Which I gave her as opposed to having her lose her arm.
Which is, you know, very lovely, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, if you failed that constitution check, then, you know, I would have taken away your arm. I just want you to know
I don't, you know, how about we don't think about the past?
Yeah. The past is a scary place.
The past is scary, and past me was a fool. I'm just.
All right. So, are you going? You guys are going to. Do you want to cure GAE-EL? GAE-EL, do you want to heal yourself, or ask for healing from anybody else?
I'm gonna heal GAE-EL because his face is all bloody and because they scratched his face.
Aw. All right. Go ahead and target him and use your cure wounds and make sure to untarget yourself.
I did.
Okay. And make sure to tick off that spell slot.
Mm-hmm. And again, I'm using the second level because my first levels aren't very good.
Alternatively, if you guys want to spend 1 hour resting, you could use HD for this healing.
Time is money. I'm gonna heal him.
That's... All right, you
heal. Do you want me to heal you?
Time is money. I'm gonna heal him.
Do you accept the healing, Isla?
Sure.
Alright, target her, use your spell slot, and you heal away.
Can I state that I'm like putting the cure wounds potion in like a sippy cup and like shoving it in her face?
I'm going to allow this.
Oh my god.
I'm going to like pat on GAE-EL's face to get the blood out of his eyes.
Aww.
I'm gonna like pat him down with like these little pieces of cloth to get the blood out of his eyes.
You do that. Isla drinks the potion from her twin, and Gearfree mourns the large gashes that are now in his new kind of suit.
Oh no, he doesn't! No, he doesn't! No, he doesn't! I have a cantrip!
Is it mending?
Oh my god.
Mending!
Are you gonna
I
help
never
him?
use mending!
Oh
You
my
gonna
god.
use it now?
Yes!
You walk up to him, you touch it, the cloth begins to weave and put itself back together, restoring itself. You're being
so
very
happy.
helpful, Master Stonewalker, thank you.
We can't have your new stuff being taken out already.
Oh.
Very much appreciated. I would not have been able to represent you all properly if I wasn't dressed well.
Oh.
You're representing us fine. Pat pat.
Pat pat.
Pat pat.
Alright.
I'm so happy when this is so funny. I get more happy being able to use my cantrips than anything.
Yeah, right?
I still haven't used message or resistance. I need to figure out.
God.
Alright, so.
Oh, also, it looks like Buddy's game is starting soon.
I was gonna say, I was about to say, I don't mean to rush us to the end, but assuming you guys continue up the mountain, you haven't used the hour to rest, you end up in a plateau, you continue through the tunnel, you come out to like a plateau that's exposed to the air, and you see some old abandoned carts and whatnot, not a lot of equipment because this place was abandoned, but you see the entrance to this old cave that was dug out when they were mining and they left it behind.
It's completely empty.
It is kind of boarded up, but it looks like some of the boards on the front have been torn down, and it's enough that people could squeeze through, or you can just tear down the rest of the boards, either or.
We can squeeze through. No, there's no need to break the boards.
In any case, I'm gonna go ahead and just illuminate the bottom of it. I'm gonna move your tokens over there, and you guys are the entrance of the cave, and we're going to stop there, and the cave will be what we tackle next week. I'm just going to quickly...
Next week on Nat19.
Next time on Nat19.
I'm going to quickly reference the date. Next 19, that is the 26th. I don't believe there's any conflicts on that day for anybody, is there?
I think we're good.
All
I don't
right.
think so.
Cool.
We'll be at your place.
You'll have moved in by then.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Unless we don't have internet for some reason, but we should have internet by that point.
Yeah.
We shouldn't lose internet, period.
Yeah, we're just switching over who's paying for it, so it shouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah. All right. We will take off. I'm not sure if I'm going to be around for post-stream, but Izzy, thank you for coming to game. I know you have to rush off.
No problem. I mean, I'm not in like a huge rush.
I just
get out of here, Izzy. We don't want to.
God, just leave. Fuck.
that was your cue to leave.
Bye, guys.
No, we love you. If you gotta go, bye.
We're assholes.
Yeah, you are asshole. Bye.
You are asshole.
All right.
Damn it, we made him leave.
Blue, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stick around for post stream, but do you want to
Oh,
get
that's
it
fine.
started?
We'll just talk behind your back like we always do.
Do you want to get it started up so that you guys can, so that we can like switch over to it?
Yep, it'll be up in just a moment.
Okay.
Food.
Whew, I am. So yeah, I'm excited for this whole cave you're about to go through.
Ooh.
It's gonna be interesting because nothing's in the cave. As Gearfree had said, there's nothing in there.
Pay the shopkeeper because he's got a shotgun and he'll fuck you up.
Jesus.
So how was game?
Game was good.
No one died, so that's a plus.
Oh.
A lot of talking to characters, a lot of getting favors. Just FYI, there's probably not enough time over the course of the 2 days to actually do everything. You guys might. It is possible for you guys to do it if you like.
If we don't rest.
If you don't rest a lot, and if you do enough survival checks to cut the time down, then you could do it. But there's only barely enough time to do everything for everyone, and you guys haven't even heard Duncan's request.
Well, here's the thing. Duncan can, go fuck himself, and we have the other 2 requests.
Duncan's request is going to be the best one for GAE-EL, though.
Yeah, I was like, GAE-EL's probably going to be interested in that.
And for STONEWALKER.
Well, yeah, but, GAE-EL is more wanting to help us, though, right, GAE-EL?
But Blue, what if his request for STONEWALKER is to help alleviate her guilt?
If you're interested in
my guilt,
we got what we came
murdering everybody.
I don't have any. There ain't no guilt there.
Squall says, though my monsters died, I finally got to watch this live. 2 for Ian. Ian is gone.
That's. I'm putting that like really far behind me. That never happened. What are you talking about?
The best for GAE-EL and STONEWALKER. He needs 2 bumbling idiots to like ship teas because one of his like family members is way into that, and he just needs them to be occupied while he takes all their money.
Hell yeah, boy.
So just to give you guys a general idea of, it's in the meta, but Duncan's request will be the best for you guys in terms of like statistics. This Gearfree thing is the best for, Gearfree's like your constant ally, so this is the best thing for him. The Sasaki request is probably the best one you guys could take if you want to know more story before you head off.
Lord!
And
also I get a ring.
And the Tobias request is probably the best one in terms of like support stuff.
Having support.
Yeah. I didn't really
the Tobias one might make the boss fight easier.
I will say I did not expect to talk about a lot of the stuff regarding his past, but you definitely thought of good in-game ways to bring up the fact that he is what he is.
I'm very happy because like whenever I was fighting Kosuke, I kept feeling the strange magic stuff, and I kept that in STONEWALKER. Like she was like, "What the hell is this?" Yeah. I've never fought anything like this.
Do we have the post stream up?
The post stream is up as of right now.
Okay, so could you direct everybody there?
I could direct people. It's called, some direction that I could give you. I'm not a very good director, so directing people in a direction is probably not. I was actually waiting to see if anybody was going to link it, but you know what? It's go over to youtube.com/summonersnetwork. It should be fine.
Yep. So that again is youtube.com/summonersnetwork.
Yay!
And that said, we're going to stop here. We'll see you guys next week. I might be streaming tomorrow, but my family's in town, so my schedule's weird. For those expecting Digimon Tri-Bridged, you'll see that by probably the end of the week. And those of you waiting on Bleach Abridged...
Ding dong, ding dong!
Those of you waiting on Bleach Abridged and Fate, those are coming up next after that. Everything is on the way. This movie's finally going to be out of my system. And then...
He's lying. We've robbed them. We're never releasing them again.
If you want to see previews to that movie, then go.
We're holding them all hostage.
And go pledge on Patreon.
Yeah, boy.
Anyways, this was fun. See you all next week.
Bye. Love you. Bye.
And hello as well.